the stream, hopefully.
Is everybody all connected and ready?
Alright, it says live 1 minute ago. Live stream offline. What the heck? Why are you being so goofy? Okay, you are live! Excellent. It says I'm live, so let's continue.
160 assets still loading.
Alright, Nick, what do you want to do? Now that you've chosen ending yourself.
Fully.
What's next?
I'm still loading in.
Okay.
It says you're live, but I can't actually get to the live video. There we go. Okay, it's up.
It's up?
Yep.
Alright. So you guys live?
See it.
I'm still loading in.
Well, alright. Well, describe to me, Nick, while we wait for you to load in fully. What else were you going to do?
Alright, so as Rachel readies herself, his hat rat's gonna go back, then cast 3 random spells at her. She's then gonna deflect those spells into the air. Then my hat rat's finally gonna cast 1 more spell and break the spell into a bunch of beautiful particles, like fireworks.
Okay, so you want to launch spells at your owner. Which spells? You just want a little hat trick for several spells?
3 random spells. He's gonna deflect those spells in the air. Then finally, Jerome is gonna cast 1 more spell to disperse the spells into a bunch of beautiful flames, or whatever it is.
Alright, so you're gonna target your owner with spells. Alright,
Yes,
roll number 1 for the first spell.
1.
Alright, that's a 16. Let me make sure I shuffle the deck before I draw. Leaf Storm. So a barrage of leaves come flying at you. And how are you deflecting them?
I'm deflecting it with my sword.
Okay. I'm going to need you then to do a counter roll to see if you can deflect these leaves. I mean, it's kind of more of a roleplay thing, but go ahead and try.
Well, you said this was high roleplay. I'm like spinning my swords around, creating a gust blowing into the air.
All right, well, give me a roll here. 7. All right.
At least
so
some.
You're spinning them around. You're going to take 5 damage, but you did look really impressive. You're like, woo! That's pretty cool.
So those are flying into the air. I'm feeling pretty bad, so I'm tempted to cast Bone Mend on myself, just so I don't die.
Well, you are immune to most death rolls while you're under chosen.
But can I stay
conscious? As long as other party members are still fighting. Yeah, I would Bone Mend yourself just in case. Probably. If you don't want to die from...
Well, are you saying Chosen Ending doesn't work?
Well, the thing is, you don't really have
party members. Yeah, you have a.
Well, if it doesn't work, then can I retcon Chosen Ending?
No, you know what? I'm okay with it. In this case of the roleplay thing, if you want to be Chosen Ending to your hat rat, since currently you guys are not technically team members, that's fine. I'll be nice. I'll let that be on a roleplay side.
Will I fall unconscious if I hit 0 stamina? Because then I'll have to use one of my freaking abilities to heal myself.
Yeah. So, here's the risk. I'll let you basically have your cat rat count, but it is technically... Chosen Ending's weird because technically you're not on the other people's side right now. But if you want, I will let you count it for your cat rat for this purpose.
No, it's fine. I can retcon it if you want. If it's
no, it's fine. It's fine. If you're going to be death rolling anyway at the end of the combat, I might as well say, okay, you can absorb whatever hit your hat rat's going to send your way.
Alright, my hat rat's going to cast a second spell as the leaves are in the air. No time to waste.
19. So your hat rat is going to throw Holy Light! Ah, there you go.
Hey,
well, see, you didn't have to waste it.
Well, now I can't deflect that, so that's the issue.
So you're just going to absorb it, like going like you see the light, and
then
it's very
finally,
shiny,
the
and
leaves
people are
are
like,
in the...
"Woo, that's really pretty."
Then one last thing, Rachel's gonna run up, take the hat rat. She sees the leaves. She's gonna toss the hat rat up into the air.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you what's gonna happen after that. If this does succeed, he's gonna take off his hat and shoot at the leaves whilst in the air.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll.
Let's do this one.
All right, 11 for this combo. So you run up, pick him up, toss him in the air, and he's going to try and fire a spell of...
At the leaves.
Hunter Seeker Beam. Wow.
Wow, lasers.
Okay, there you go.
Badass.
You're going to make a few rough terrain spots on the stage, but you smash through the leaves, exploding them in really impressive way.
And then me and Jerome.
And the audience is like,
and then
woo!
Rachel and Jerome bow.
That was the perfect time to draw that
High
spell.
five.
That's amazing.
High five.
Congratulations, Nick. You've successfully got the rolls you needed to do the cool thing you wanted.
The hat,
like everyone else.
the hat rat and Rachel high five because they're the same
All right.
size.
All right, so if that's all there, wait. So like, Cormer's like, oh my, yes, that was amazing. 40 points. Alphonse like, I agree. That was very risky having a spell attack you. I'm gonna reward you 40 points as well. Jerry's like, well, that's what hat rats do. Is freaking random magic. It's not that impressive, but I will say it was pretty nice. I'll give you 20.
Okay, now
So
can I roll
Nick,
to see
you're
if
starting with 100 points.
Now can I roll to see if I die?
Yeah, as you're walking off the stage, the adrenaline is going to wear off. Nick, I need you to death roll. Don't roll one, or this will be a very tragic thing to happen during a pet show. Give me a real roll.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
W1. Oh,
Okay, 12. You are still alive, but that will be a single point on your death roll counter.
Want to know ramifications of the other campaign.
Oh god, that frostbite on my shoulder. Oh god. She's gonna walk back. She
That your hat rat's like, yes.
You have to squeeze around this pile of flesh.
Yeah. All right. Next we have
part of my show. Yes.
I
know, right?
Dade
Wait, she has to sit front seat. She's too small in the back.
Elsedge. By the way, as you pass her, Dead Danu is going to kind of give you like a, wow, that was pretty impressive. That was a skill I noticed that, but I'll show you how it's really done.
Well, if
So
you say
she
so.
and her Vark are going to go out on the stage.
Oh yeah, Hunter Seeker Beam.
Oh jeez, a Vark! That's amazing!
Yeah, she has a Vark. Did you just notice that, Nick?
No, that's one of the crowd members like, it's a
Oh
Vark!
my goodness, yeah, that's fucking awesome.
They have cool lasers! Better lasers!
Alright, let me double check my sheet here.
Yeah, that's...
Oh yeah, that's right. She's like, I don't need to make this super difficult. She's gonna whistle. Alright, that's good enough. All of a sudden, a bunch of little tiny barks spawn, like all around him.
Damn for babies.
How many does that give? Dang it, I forgot to double check this before we officially did this. Okay.
One of them gives 6 and one of them gives... yeah.
So 8 of them pop up. Whoop. Whoop. And she's like, alright, now show them how you really do that Seeker Beam ability. Like, and you little ones, also show off your Seeker Beams by firing them in the air.
Oh! Shit.
Oh!
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like a laser light show. It's like... On the audience, like... Woo! Woo! Woo!
Yes. Damn it, Gerald! How many times have I told you not to yes other people's performances? Yes.
Pretty good. Pretty good, I guess. Alright, I guess.
It's like, yeah! Alright. Now we... Send your kids off on their way, Ma. So the mom is going to fire a beam at them. And she explodes a few of them into a beautiful barrage of feathers.
Wow.
Wow.
How does the judges feel about child abuse and murdering?
Well, there's 8 kids down the drain.
She's like, don't worry, you know. She has a lot of kids. It's a little, don't ask me, it's part of bark culture. It's bizarre.
Damn it. It's like rabbits. They reproduce like freaking light speed.
So, Jerry is actually going to be like, well, that's a very risky move you pulled there. Firing lasers off, and you could have hurt somebody, but then you made that amazing light show. You know what? I got to give you 40 points.
Goddamn, guys, this NPC is gonna win.
Karma's like, oh, I agree. That was amazing. Yeah, that light show was spectacular. And while it's a little brutal you killed your own pets, definitely, we'll also give you 40 points. So she's going to go into the next round with 120 points.
Wow, that's like 20 points more.
Hey, she rolled a nat 20. I have to give her some reward.
I know that.
That's twice as many points as I have. This is gonna be fun.
Remember, if one of these characters wins, I get to put a character in the sandbox round. Don't worry, I'm not going to try to make them the true winners, but if I win, I may also give it to whoever's second. And so it's like, ah, right, woo, you did it, Elstage. She like goes up and gives him a hug. It's like, yeah. And now it's just like, oh, that was amazing. Give it up for Danu and Elsage. Woo! And she's also going to send out, like, because that was a oh, wait, that was 120 on the secret ring, not on the other thing, so. Alright, next we have, Willow and her pet Noam? Alright, Whoops, you're up.
Okay. So Willow and Noam are going to start dancing.
Sorry, what?
They will be dancing to start off.
What are you doing?
Snake dance.
You want to slither? Or...
No, they're snake dancing.
Oh, snake dance. Alright. Roll to just do an RP snake dance. Alright, a 3. Alright, so you're wiggling a little bit. Like this pork over who's like, woo!
Okay.
That's nice.
Snake yogurt. Mm.
Snake yogurt.
Snake yogurt.
You look delicious. I love you.
Okay. And as this is happening, Willow is going to turn into some colorful petals.
Alright, what skill are you trying to use? Any specific one, or just
Petal
kind of
walk.
want to pedal walk?
Yeah, I'm petal walking and petal pathwaying at the same time.
Alright,
You can do two if you want.
yeah, if you want to just do 2 of those, like, are you trying to use them to enhance your dance at all or something? Or just
Kinda.
to move?
I'm turning the petals around the snake while summoning the pathway in front of the snake.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
7.
Okay, that's
And then, technically, because it's a roleplay thing, alright, 9. You can summon a bunch of petals around you. Sure.
okay. Summoning the petals like this direction.
Alright,
Over the
let me double check. That says, summon up to 12 petals that can place anywhere on the battlefield. So, you want to stack a bunch of petals just like directly in front of you?
Yeah, so that there's a bunch of petals with like petals going
All right,
in this direction.
let's use some of these green tiles. Oh.
They're death petals. No.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What? Like this person's like covered. Like there's this petal levitating above their head. Like holy! Oh my goodness!
Okay. Okay, and now Gnome is going across the petals. I'm gonna cast Bloom on him.
Bloom on what?
A gnome. Make him bigger as he's going down the petal.
Okay, go ahead and roll. All right. You proceed to grow in size as you walk over. Luckily, these petals can hold your weight.
Not me. Not me. No, I'm.
Oh, sorry. You said gnome, and I was like very confused. I was like, okay. So all of a sudden, your snake grows in size, and it's just slithering over this thing, going like.
Yeah, he's like slowly getting bigger as he goes near the end.
Oh, that's pretty impressive. And like, that's like. So, Nick, you're kind of in the. You two are kind of in the way as he's generally getting larger, but luckily he's above you, so it's probably a little precarious for you guys.
I'm a hat rat size keen. I don't think there's any worry about me getting in his way.
You could get he fell off. He could squish you.
Well, that's a felony on him, not me.
All right.
And finally, as he gets to the end, he's going to let out a little whisper.
All right, you want to whisper to some of the people? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, he's just gonna like whisper in his charming snake voice.
Vote for me.
Vote for me. Oh no. Oh man.
All right, you like let out a little whisper thing, and this guy's like, "Ooh, I really like you. You seem cool." He's gonna be charmed. This guy's charmed now.
Poisoned. Same thing. Poison charm.
All right, Jerry is immediately gonna be like, "Whoa! The official rules officially state you can only use 3 skills. I saw you pedal pathway. You did all this other stuff. I'm gonna have to take your. I'm not giving you a squat."
Is that an actual rule?
Yeah, I have the rules printed down here. Don't know why you didn't read them. Up to 3. You used a dance. You did a bunch of different things.
Okay. I did not know.
You went a little too impressive on that display. Parma's also like, yeah, he did a lot. She did a lot of things, but look at that. A very giant snake. She had a freaking thing. I'm going to give you 40 points. And Alphonse is also like, I agree. That was very well done. But, hey, is that a guy okay? I mean, I'll admit I'm not behind this whole mind thing, and I also agree with our other judge. I'm going to give you 20 points. Well, you guys are way too nice. They broke the rules. They're like, yeah, but they did it. They tried to do something cool. So you're going to have 60 points, Willow.
Yeah, Willow didn't know that the rules were a thing.
Well, now you do.
No, yeah, no one ever actually officially
didn't know that these things had rules.
That's the
So
thing.
she has like came in and they.
I think it was set in character creation.
Yeah, I said it, character creation, as well as
Yeah,
I
but
made
the
a reminder
announcer
down.
should have said it. The announcer should have said, you have 3 things to do. Like, that should have been a thing.
Willow's a recent amnesiac, so she doesn't remember characters.
Yeah. So yes, maybe that's also part of why your character did it. But so this person now is going to have to move over a seat. He's like,
Yeah, she just kind of walked in and got signed up and doing stuff.
but this guy is now charmed to your snake, so he's gonna want to try to meet up with you later. So he's like, well, that's a Willow winner snake. Woo! Last on the list, we have
This is what I wrote.
And
Wait, no, this is what I wrote at the top right. This is what I wrote down in the top right.
Vladimir Fairfox and my parents? London? Wait a second. Why is he entering with his parents? Like, you hear the crowd's like, ooh.
So they see this guy walking up, being trailed by a fleshy glob with bones sticking out, wearing just like 2 haphazard pairs of goggles thrown on, and is dripping porco sangrio all over.
Rachel with all 4 of her hands.
Alright, so I'm going to do a general audience roll of what the fuck's going on. Alright, there's a few people that are like, oh, what the hell? But like, most of the people are keeping their calm.
As we move up, I kind of like walk ahead fast to my parents. I go up, I go shake my hand. Hello, my name is Vladimir Fairfax. This is my parents, Gwendolyn. By the way, what are we supposed to be doing here? I never actually got.
You're supposed to show off your companion. You're like looking over at your thing a little, definitely a little squeamishly.
Oh, you mean my parents? Okay, got it. You mind stepping aside? You're kind of in my way.
Okay. You're gonna back up. A good deal.
Inside step. All right. So, all right, Ma. All right, Papa. Show them what you got. Okay, so first, Gwendolyn would like to use firewall.
Okay. So you want to make a firewall where?
Is it, I know it says 5, but for the sake of symmetry, could I just do 4?
Sure, if you want. I think it says up to 5, doesn't it?
I think it just says 5.
You know what?
In
Because
5.
for roleplay purposes, if you want to do 4, I'm fine with that. Sure, give me a roll.
So I kind of drew where I'm putting them. Oh.
5. On a 5, though, you're like starting to sputter up a wall, and unfortunately, only 2 squares get made.
Okay, that'll work. And then he waits a moment, and then at the end of that quote round, I'd like to unfair boundary shift him.
Okay. Do you want, as part of your appeal, you can move these squares up? Sure.
Well, that's not an ability. That's just happening.
Yeah.
And as they shift in front of him, all right, Ma, your move. And then she's going to Leaf Storm EX. Everyone in range. Me, potentially the judge if he's in range.
All directions at all foes in range doing 5 damage in a line. You have to choose a line, so.
Well, every foe. So it'll be like, wow, wow, wow.
No. That's not how it works. Leaf Storm literally is.
Every.
Weird. What the hell? Okay, that's strange.
It's only,
you're going to fire just a barrage
damage.
of leaves at every direction.
Yeah.
Quick, duck and cover.
And if there's people in front of me, they're going to get flaming leaves.
Yeah, I noticed this. All right, so go ahead and give me a roll for your leaves.
That is a safety hazard.
8. So, your mom is like, whoa! Is gonna like start barraging out.
She doesn't actually
the
make any
announcer
sound.
is going to take 5 damage. Wait, I'm gonna do. As does these people over here, you're gonna take 5 damage. The port's gonna take 5 damage. I'm trying to figure out like what's the range on 8 range. God damn it.
Can't it? I mean, it would just be simple if you just did tracker. Like, just for this sake, it would be easier.
How do you turn on tracker?
Like, that is 8 range.
Alright! There's gonna be a lot of yelling. The bull ogre especially is gonna be like, argh!
No, the bull ogre shoots the leaf storm back.
So, Nick, you're also gonna take 5 damage.
No, I'm interrupting that. I'm taking out both my swords and slicing those petals away.
Alright, you want to use your any time to try to interrupt this. Okay, go ahead and roll.
Well, no, I'm only interrupting the petals at me and Jerome. I'm gonna slice those petals with my 2 steel long swords.
Alright, this is kind of a roleplay action, but go ahead. 10.
Yeah, roleplay.
You slice at the petals that are coming at Jerome, but you're still gonna take 5.
That's fine.
Okay. And then,
and like all of a sudden they're like, ah! And like you hear the corner, he's like, "Ah!"
Good show.
Good job,
show.
Mom. Now show them what you're made of, Papa. I would like to use corpse explosion.
Yes.
What?
Thank Jesus I wanted to use that.
Ethan, you realize if this works, you don't have a pet. You don't have to rebuild it back, right?
I can rebuild
Flush. Yeah, Flush Weaver Golems can be rebuilt.
No, but you didn't take the skill
That's
to let
what
you
it
do
says on the
that.
card. That's what it says on the card.
It literally that's the point of
No,
it.
there's
Or
you could draw the bed. I mean, draw all parts of this if you're killed in combat. Oh, okay.
If your companions don't
otherwise, Blood Frenzy and Corpse Explosion would be kind of useless.
Alright, so you're going to cause your parents to explode. Okay, give me a roll.
They do it all the time. They're okay with it.
Yeah.
11. Immediately, your companion explodes and a bunch of blood and guts. What's the range on it?
5.
Well,
so
yeah, but I assume the gut spray.
Oh no!
Oh God!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gerard.
Well, no, I don't think it's like that. I think it's in like 5 total around me. So I think it's like
right. It's a
Okay,
5 by 5.
yeah. It is an area spell. Thank God. Okay. Whew. Okay.
I would have died then.
So
Me and my hat would
your
have died.
companion immediately explodes, and there is a large amount of gore spread everywhere.
Amazing.
Good job, Dad.
The judges are absolutely silent. You like hear a
God
few of
damn
these
it,
people
Gerald!
like,
How many times do I have to tell you not to yes other people's performances? Yes.
Now that was entertainment.
this
what's her
pork
name?
is laughing at it and like, the bull ogre seems really annoyed, but the other people in the front row are definitely very annoyed.
But my question is, does the Ogre shoot the Leaf Storm back?
Wait, is that what bull ogres do?
Yeah, their passives are bullets.
Well, yeah, it's gonna explode anyway, so it's fine. It's just like
Does
really
shoot dead leaves at
irritated,
it?
so it's like, this pork is also yelling and screaming and running off.
I give like
The
an
judges are
overdramatic.
looking very annoyed and furious.
So,
I'm
does
giving
anyone?
an overdramatic bow, like waving my hand all the time, back and forth.
I like to think everyone fled the seats except me. And my hat rat's like, now that was a show. Like she's just
Jerry's
laughing
like,
at it.
you hear the judges are back here debating for a moment. Korma is like, I know you tried, but I
They did
really
great,
can't
didn't they?
condole stuff because that last thing was so impressive, and you kind of killed your own thing. I'll give you 10 points.
Oh no, she's fine. She'll be there in the next one. Look, I'll start. I start like
Alphonse is
gathering
also
up
like,
her guts.
yeah, that was really unusual, but you kind of attacked the audience as well, so I can't give you any points for that.
Oh, they were in the splash zone. They were fine.
Jerry is looking very annoyed and like, but, you're lucky I can't give you negative points. Because, honestly, you could have endangered so many people here. You're lucky I'm not calling the Sun Swords. Look, you're only lucky we need to have a 6th person right now. I'm not rewarding you any points either. I don't care how impressive you could have hurt people. In fact, you did. Now, I hope you'll do better in these next few parts. Or so help me. I'm going to call the Sun Swords.
So DJ officially starts the tournament with 10 points.
Well, hold on a second. That was only 2 judges, and we didn't hit a third.
No. The other guy said he couldn't give you any points either.
Ah, crap. Okay, I got 10 points.
You only got 10 pity points from the nice judge.
The nice judge.
Listen, I got that one person in the crowd to cheer for me,
Yeah, this guy's like seems okay with it. He thought it was funny, but
what about these?
Everyone else is a little
like
mortified.
petals that are now on fire.
Yeah. Also, he's like, well, now I also got to clear that out. Can you call in Bob? let him, pick some of the stage before we go into the final round. Get some new chairs and
shows
stuff.
up.
I got it. I got my parents. Let me just gather them.
Whoa! No, Nick. Don't involve random others.
That's Big Ol' Bob.
Don't involve any of the others. No, this is not who he was talking to.
All right.
But yes, don't worry. So that's the first round officially. You're like, all right, all of you competitors, get to the next room to prepare for the next obstacle course. Everybody, we'll meet you over there.
I just need a couple minutes.
Yeah,
so do I.
We take like a bathroom break and like a role play sequence.
All right, if you want, do you guys need a real life break before we go to this next round?
We have like a real life.
I don't. I just heal.
All right, first of all, because technically they do exist, give me guys your legendary rolls for this first round.
Good God. Okay.
Get a legendary roll for killing my parents again. Let's go.
3, that's not a legend.
I am really curious as to what you could possibly do.
17, that's not a legend. Wait, who was the one who rolled a 20 on? Wasn't it DJV who rolled the nat 20?
Yeah, I rolled a 20 for gold.
Alright, so you get a double roll for legendaries.
Oh crap, I forgot about that rule.
Because you got a freaking 20. Alright, no legend yet.
Not quite.
Looks, you're legend.
Oh!
Wow, Looks. Alright. So, Looks, you were the pedal walker, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys are all walking out here to go head towards the next event, you're gonna get approached by, Alphonse here. It's gonna be like, you seem very connected. Have I seen you before? I think I've seen you at like another show or something.
I do not know.
Having some memory issues there, huh? Oh, by the way, we should shrink your blood snake back now. Hey, you know what? Although you look familiar, and honestly, I want to help you out. You seem like a little struck. Here, take this. You're going to get an item here, real quick. You have obtained something. You're not sure what it is yet. It's like, look, I think there's something that's going down here, and I'll be honest, I'm supposed to be here to try to stop whatever's going to happen. But when the time comes, hopefully, this will speak to you.
Okay.
And you'll understand maybe you can figure out what you're doing here.
I do hope that I will remember.
Come on, Edward!
Okay, let me start stitching my parents back together. Okay.
Alright, so, yes, on a roleplay side, we need to draw some new skills for your companion.
For my parents, thank you very much.
Okay, so that's right. I draw 3 companion passives
and 6 abilities. Unfair boundaries again.
How the hell did you get that again?
Oh, I'm taking catapult shell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be really good in this next part.
Yes, it will. Well, except I only get one. Unless I only get one.
Well, you can have it be your rebuttal to people's attacks against you, like as a free thing.
No, this is for your companion. So basically, whenever someone tries to pass you on the track, your companion, they'll get pushed back 3 spaces.
Oh shit!
Wouldn't that count as one disrupt? Wouldn't that be a disrupt?
Kind of.
No.
It just
well,
says.
I'm gonna need to know if it's gonna if I.
No. I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Oh, nice.
Just means you're gonna have to. It will give a challenge to other people for positioning, and it also gives you a chance to actually. I'm also being nice because that will give you a chance to catch up on points after that first round.
That's only when a foe moves adjacent to you, right? Not like when you move adjacent to a foe.
Yeah,
that's only when a foe moves adjacent to you.
Alright, good.
Alright, so you're rebuilding it with a catapult shell, wall of ICX, and flap. Oh
Your
god.
character's prepared for anything.
Wow, that's pretty good for the section, DJB.
Exactly. That's what I love about the golem. I can do anything.
So question, as I'm walking to the next area, can I accidentally stumble upon Korma?
Oh yes, that's right. Technically, you are a keen, so you have salvage. You have scavenger, so I need to give you a random treasure. If you have room for it and want to keep it.
I have a bag of holding.
Oh, that's right. You can also just put your treasure in the bag of holding.
No matter
So
what.
your random treasure is some sacrificial lamb bombs.
Oh snap.
Magic
schooling!
Well, you can't use it unless you lose an ability.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Whatever.
So do you want to just put it in your bag for the moment?
I found this bomb inside this like area, this like tourist attraction. You know, I'll just sweep that off, let my hand put it in the bag of holding.
You found someone's like old lost sacrificial lamb bomb. Maybe they were someone who wasn't as honorable, good person. Because why the hell would you use that if you love pets?
Were they planning on blowing up the stadium?
I'm
Hey, Gerald! Gerald, my lad. Yes? Gerald, I'm about to give you 50 gold. Go buy some nice foodstuffs, alright? Yes.
Alright, you want to give 50 of your gold to
Go
him?
buy some stuff from the concession stand. Yes.
Alright,
Yeah,
so you want to send Gerald to grab your food real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna send Gerald to buy some food. He's got 50 gold.
Alright then.
So
by the way, if your character doesn't have any other roleplay stuff, just put him up in this area up here.
Alright, I actually have a question, Jane. Can my character stumble upon Korma when walking to the next zone?
If you want to talk with her, sure, you could.
I do want to talk to her.
By the way, do you have a spot for like the judges and? Oh, I see. Oh, up there. That's kind of cool.
I was wondering what that was for.
Yeah, they got some nice private secluded spaces right in the middle.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to wonder, where are we gonna fight?
Same where we just were.
That's why they have to fix the stage.
That makes sense.
They had to clean up the burning tulips. What were they? Petals?
Yeah, there were some petals.
The petals that I set aflame. Maybe they'll have to I don't know. We don't know if this stage is fireproof.
By the way, I'm going to do a roll to see on the how well the cleaning is going to go while you guys are gone.
Oh god.
AKA, this may impact the final encounter. Alright, that's a good enough roll. They got rid of all of it. Restored everything to normal while you guys are gone.
Alright, so Gerald has made it to the concession stand. He walks up to the concession stand.
Hey! What can I do for you, dude?
Yes.
Oh, are you from Abracadabra?
Yes.
Ah, I see. I had a brother who lived in Abracadabra for some time. What can I get you?
He looks at the menu.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, with extra yes, with a side of yes.
Ah, excellent. My monkey fish, I'm kind of punishing him. Earlier he was giving away some stuff for free. You know, I love the little guy, but he's stupid as a brick. Here, let me get you that. He's gonna reach below and he's gonna hand you exactly what you ordered. At a meta level, what did you order?
There's a random food deck. Just shuffle it and give me something random.
Oh, okay, sweet. I got the random food deck.
Oh shoot! Wait, there's drinks in there. Someone also shuffled the mini fridge in there.
All right, you have some bread.
I bought some basic bread.
Basic bread.
Your companion now has bread. If you want on a roleplay side, I'll let him have it.
Okay.
Basic bread.
But basic bread only.
I can actually afford that, surprisingly.
Yes. He hands over 10G.
Excellent.
10 large, huh?
Anything else?
No.
Oh god, the cursed word!
The accursed word!
Alright, I'd like...
So Gerald's like, running back to his captain Frederick with this piece of bread in his hands.
Someone like running with a baguette outstretched.
I am the baguette wielder. Fear my baguette.
Hey, what happened to the one token I was using for the guard over here? Ah, that's fine. I don't need it.
Yes! Ah, Gerald, you're back. Did you get what I wanted? Yes! He hands over the bread. Gerald, I mean, I appreciate the bread, but, not exactly what I wanted. Yes! Oh, I see. You wanted some bread. Oh, well, then you can hold on to it. Yes! Gerald starts, like, just nibbling on his bread.
So, did you want to, talk with Korma before?
What's gonna happen is she's gonna walk and be like, you're one of the judges, right?
Oh, hello.
Hi,
So I'm not going to use the super high-pitched voice. That was getting a little annoying, so I'll swap her voice. Yes, hello.
Yeah, do you know where the next area is? I'm kind of lost in this,
it's right up ahead. I'll lead the way if you want.
Alright.
By the way, have you met Tim? This is my little puppy.
Gee, that's a big pop puppy.
Well, I assume relative to size. It was like, oh, well, you're kind of a small little thing. By the way, Tim is going to roll to lick you.
Gonna be like a tsunami.
Yeah, he's like trying to lick you. And I don't think you want to be like you can, but you can totally resist if you don't want to.
I'm not gonna resist. I don't want to mess with the
He's a very tiny puppy, but he's just like licking you like...
So how did you come
now, Tim, leave the little one alone.
So, you seem like a nice judge. How did you come to be the judge?
Well, you see, I've always had a thing. I really liked pets. They're very, especially pop puppies. They're adorable. You see, I wasn't raised super well off, but, well, I at least spent my time learning a bit about the different animals and other things. And, just because I loved my pet puppy, I eventually got hired as one of the judges here.
Yeah,
this is like only my second year here.
Yeah, my dad and I had to move to a lower grade neighborhood. We didn't have the money to keep on living how we used to live.
You guys are passing this frame turn like, no, whoa, move it, buddy. Let the ladies pass.
Oh. I think I'm doing well. Hopefully I'll be able to win this.
Yeah, that was a rather impressive first round. I mean, your hat rat's adorable.
Well, thank you. His name is Jerome. Ever since we moved to that apartment and I found him, we became best friends.
Aw, well, he's a cute little thing. She's gonna, try to pet him.
He's fine with that.
Roll for pets. 14. It's a pretty good pet.
He's gonna throw
and she's smart enough to avoid his hat to make sure she doesn't actually knock it off or anything.
He has a very tiny satchel. He's gonna throw confetti and do a bow.
Okay. Oh, aren't you a cute little guy? You know what? I've always been considerate of getting a hat rat. I've heard though they're very volatile sometimes.
What do you mean by that? By that I mean I don't know the definition of that word.
At a meta level, volatile means explosive.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, just don't take out their hat involuntarily.
Yeah, right. If you remember in, I think, Woodcarvers, the whole introduction to Dead Zone's characters, they literally had a bunch of hat rats exploding.
Yeah, it was like
this is like a war. Get down. The hat rats are
exploding.
The hat rats are exploding again.
It's the Japanese all over again. Well,
so yeah, you see a girl over here with her cow frog. You see, she's having to hold it back from going after those goblins over there.
So next is a race?
Yes, exactly. You guys should be able to go through that gate over there.
All right.
Good luck, by the way.
What's the rule on helping your pets again?
I think technically just try not to use a lot of skills to hurt others.
With me. Alright, thank you. Nice talk.
Alright, she's going to go through the special judges entrance to end up on the other platform. And the crowd's kind of gathering over here going like, oh, another show.
So,
yeah, the race.
So question, is this race purely, is it for entertainment, like how pizzazzy we do this race, or is it whoever can finish it the fastest?
Well, you'll hear the rules in a moment. So, you guys are all going to get pulled up here to the starting line. So, go ahead and position your...
As we're walking, I'd like to, like, you know, be like massaging Girl Jack. Alright, you can do this, we can do this, and I'm going to cast Rabbit Hop.
You have to save that till officially... I would prefer, since combat hasn't started yet, you save that for your action.
No, we're running this. This is going to be annoying.
It says it's offline. Oh, it's coming back.
So question, if I would have, I don't know, like, put a bunch of fish on the field, linked not to me, would that count as one of my disrupts?
Not really. As I stated, this is mostly to prevent you guys from attacking each other. And just not ever going through the obstacle course and just trying to kill each other.
Well, my question is, instead of, like, you know, targeting people, if I just, like, I don't know, just shoot a bunch of arcane bolts behind me, will that count as one of my disrupts, or just, like, just make fish
or if you actually hit
ground?
People. You get one free hit on another person. As long as you don't kill them initially.
What if I hit by accident? That still counts as...
Then it would still count, yes.
What if I just put fish on the ground? Like a bunch of fish on the ground?
Then that wouldn't. If you're just like throwing them out to just get in the way of people, yeah, that's annoying, but you're not technically hurting anyone. So
yes, eat my fish.
And by the way, so Gerald is technically not in this. Do you want to have Gerald just stand here at the entrance so he can use his skill before you start?
So. Just to make sure.
So let's start with make sure all the companions start at front.
Allies and not me, right?
Can I ride my companion?
Like none of these Buccaneer abilities work on me, right? Like do they?
Yeah. Well, as you said, at this point, if you don't want to consider each other allies, you don't have to use any.
Well, no. I'm asking. Do they work on me, or do they only work on my companion?
Technically, with the rule I gave Nick, I will allow for these combats, since you guys are technically on your own, is you and your companions will count as a party.
He's asking if something that says your allies, does that affect him too? Like all hands on deck.
Yes, it would. I will be nice in this case because I will allow it to count for you as well. Because in this specific case, it's weird because technically you're all not on a team right now. So I will allow it to affect.
Abilities specifically say that they affect me and other people, but
like the effects extent, it does the exact same thing, but it specifically specifies that it affects me as well.
But this one's.
Oh yeah, because all hands on deck is different because that's you like letting out an inspiring yell to give your allies in position.
That one, I know for a fact it's not going to do it on me.
Okay.
But, like there she blows, like says you and your allies, so it's fine. You and your allies have asked you mateys, so it's fine. But Jolly Rogers is a target, so that's absolutely not happening with me. That has to be my companion.
That Jolly Roger, that could be, if you want it, it can be your emergency one, but let me explain the rules here. But in character with Judge Jerry. Jerry's going to be like, all right, listen, last year, a few years ago, we had a bit of an issue where some of the contestants, we were a little too lenient on the rules, and especially after a certain someone glaring at the blood golem and stuff. Oh, where's the blood golem character?
Yeah, they're not even there.
I've been waiting to roleplay.
Oh, fine. All right, sorry. If there's one last little roleplay thing you want to do before the next round?
Yeah, I'm in a prepping room.
Okay.
I'm checking out my Flesh Weaver's new talents and whatnot. All right, parents. All right, Mom.
My yes man isn't running the race. He's like part of the crowd.
All right, if you want to have him just sit in the crowd, that's fine.
Well, so where's Waldo?
All right, Mom. Okay, so that's a new that's cool backpack you got on. You wanna show me what that backpack does? As
okay.
my flesh weaver is going to try using the caterpillar shell on me to show me what it does.
All right, go ahead and roll. A 6. Okay, you get flung across. I think it's.
Oh, I accidentally hit this mirror.
Ooh, that's some damage. That's like 50 gold down the drain.
Cracking the mirror. All right, Mom. That was really cool. Okay, what other kind of skills? Your arms look a little. Your arms look a little thicker than they were before. What do they do? My mom is going to flap me.
Okay, go ahead and roll. 15. You're further smashed in. You hear a yell from the outside going like, "Hey, hey, hey! What's going on in there? You breaking things?"
My parents are just showing me something. Don't worry about it.
Block off the doorway with the wall of ice.
Okay, what is that? What is that last skill you got? What else can you do? I don't know where she's gonna wall of ice, but she's gonna wall of ice to show me what else she got.
Okay. We realize if you... Okay, a 5. Thank God, that's a low roll. Like, you make a single square of icy terrain.
Oh. That's a cool thing you got there, Mom. You think you're up for a race, ready to stretch your legs? All right, okay, Dad, let's go.
Your flesh column just goes.
Although, luckily your flesh column was smart enough to not put it in front of him, but like you might get in trouble. Like this kobold might go like, "Ah, shit." Like after you guys leave, like the kobold's probably gonna go in there like, "God damn it, they fucking broke shit again."
Hey, where am I supposed to stand? This front line is full.
Wait, which way are we going?
Pets start on the line. Let's try not to let. Let's put all the owners
We have
behind
3
us.
large tiles.
Yeah, we got some really big pets.
Ow! Like, excuse me?
Oh, I was gonna ride on a snake.
I think
whisper snakes aren't normally big enough to ride on.
Yeah, but I'm a king.
Yeah, but
are
still.
like 2 feet tall.
Nick, you two are not. And it says it is a foot race. Both of you guys run on your own 2 feet for this encounter.
Yeah, so get back in the back line with the rest of us.
Ah, God, it's so stupid.
No, Nick, I'm not letting you break the encounter by just you and your pet sprinting forward the entire fun.
You want her to keep teleporting forward.
Yeah, I know. That was the plan, and that's why
You know teleport isn't blink. If I use teleport, I don't teleport with it. I already knew that. I wasn't planning on doing that.
I know, but still, I'm making this simple. I'm not just... There's a reason why I introduced a lumberjack skill. If you really want to get that skill, you might in the future. But there is a lumberjack skill that lets you ride your pet.
What if my snake was a large tile thing? Could I ride it?
Yes. Technically you could. I would be a little bit more behind that. I would be a little bit more behind that. But right now, don't worry about that, okay? I'm going to move some of these companions around.
I think he's okay, like, right here. It was okay where it was.
Oh, wait, he's not a large tile, is he?
He is a large tile.
God darn it, we have freaking too many large tiles.
This is fine. I'm touching
Here, wait, I got an idea.
Question.
This is
like
fine. Jane, this is fine. I'm touching the
No,
front.
I got it. I'm gonna lay up the tiles.
Look, Jane, I know, you're not allowed to move through tiles, but it's 3 large tiles and then a hat rat. I feel like maybe
I'll
not
be
the
nice
flesh
in
golem.
this case and let some characters pass through others. It's gonna cost a little movement, but DJ, you did kind of make it a little thin. So I'm gonna give a bonus by letting the small pets start in front.
Well, it would have been fine if you didn't put a Vark. If this Vark hadn't been, like, if anything else, we would have had enough room.
Yeah, but that was part of the plan originally.
Oh,
I'll let you know when we get to the behind the scenes. But yes, I had to have a book.
He's a lumberjack. I know
All
the
right.
guy who has the bark is a lumberjack.
So now let's go back to what Jerry was doing. It was like, oh, we're almost late. Lathamir. Now look. So here's the rules. You guys will each. What you will have to do is guide your pet across the around this obstacle course and reach the end. Both you and your companion. You're going to have to do it on your own 2 feet. You can do whatever skills and abilities you have, but I'll give you a warning because of a few years ago we had an issue where literally they never ended up fighting. Instead of actually going to the end, they just started to fight at the beginning. That was kind of the goal for the final appeal round, so we had to. It was a disaster. So how we changed the rules is that you get 1 thing to attack another person. Do any more, and you're going to get penalized. If you harm anyone else more than once, you are going to get penalized for it. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Definition of harm.
Alright. So on your mark, get set, combat is started.
I'd like to cast Rabbit Hop.
Wait, are we? I think we should roll for initiative. So
Yeah, so technically, I'm gonna do an initiative roll for everybody.
Is that the Whisper Snake slithers, right? Because it's a passive, so it goes.
Yes, but it's also you have to be do actually all the obstacles. So yes, if you wanted, you could just have your snake slither to the end, but that wouldn't be showing off its skill. If you want, before the combat even starts, if you want to use, I'll let it be kind of a role play thing. You can get past 1 obstacle without challenge, pretty much. Do you want to do it right now, at the start of combat, to get yourself an advantage? Make that decision while I have you all roll for initiative. Roll for initiative.
Oh, we don't want to be yelling over each other for the turn. I rolled a natural 20. Natural 20.
Alright, well, it's a meta roll, so I'm not going to do anything else.
I know, I'm just...
Alright.
Oh,
shit!
God.
Hold up, we got a tie. We have to do a reroll.
Well, no, I think, between you two.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a roll. Give me a secondary reroll here. Alright, so Nick, you'll be a little bit faster. Try to flip your dice to like a 4 or something.
I'm behind DJV.
Alright, so immediately DJV, because you got a 20, you are going to be going first. Keep in mind you're behind everyone else, and you could jump over this hat rat, like probably no problem because it's a small tile.
Jane, this NPC and Wooks rolled the same number.
Oh, okay. Let's also.
I thought you were just pushing F.
You know what? I don't mind Wooks and the NPC to take their action at the same time since they're not both controlled by my players who can interrupt each other.
Well, it could still kind of, if they try to go to the same spot at the same time, especially when with the tight maze.
Yeah, I'll be nice and just have the NPC go after you, Wooks.
Okay. So we'll move you to like a 6.
Damn, I'm going last.
Okay. I would like to roll a sprint.
Alright. Will that be your action or your part of your move?
Part of my move.
Alright, go ahead and roll. Oh no! Wow, that RNG. So you go to try to sprint, and you're still a little dazed from your parents' new abilities. You're gonna twist your leg. You're gonna only be able to move 3 spaces for the rest of this combat, unless you take like a few rounds to fix your leg.
A few rounds?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Depending on your rolls and shit.
Crap.
I'll figure it out. Hey, you were over here having your companion blast you into a wall.
I was role-playing as an
I know. But this fits. I'll figure out. But technically, you're going to be disabled for So you can only move 3 spaces, and you lose the rest of your actions.
No, I don't. I have a Pearl of Hindsight.
Oh, you do? Okay, then. Keep your action.
Yeah, I do. Which is why this still really sucks that I'm going to lose, like, at least 2 full turns because of a 1. Instead of just normal.
I'm still working on the rules. I'll figure it out exactly, but you're definitely
I'm
not
going to need it pretty soon because this
for at least a round or two. At least a round or two. Okay, unless you roll another 20, I'm not going to let you just ignore that 1.
I know. But it's like, I'm going to... Okay. I would then like to use my Stellar Sextant.
Okay, you realize because your legs hurt, it's not going to let you move as much?
We...
Angry!
See DJ moving the next.
Yes, I was getting it off the 1.
I reconnected, hopefully. So go ahead and roll. Roll for your sextant. Good thing you didn't roll the 1 on my computer thing latency.
It could be because, like, this happens to me sometimes. If you use Discord on the same computer you're hosting tabletop, sometimes it'll just take a crap.
Okay.
I sometimes use Discord on my phone.
I've been having some latency issues a little bit. That's kind of why I tried to let my computer rest last night. But, alright, so you get 5 with your parents and 3 spaces for you, then. Okay. And yes, I'll be nice and let you move over. Because of the I'll let the large tiles and the small tiles not interfere with each other for this combat, for the most part.
Thank God for realism.
I would like to try to roll to sprint with my dud leg.
No.
You already rolled the sprint.
What?
You already rolled the sprint. That's why you rolled the 1. Remember?
With this move action. This is a new move action. So I'm going to try to roll with this.
No, you didn't. Wasn't that your regular action?
Stellar Sextant gives us a move action.
Yes, but
I want to try to roll with this. I want to try to sprint with this move action.
Okay, your leg's injured, you realize. You should just take the 3 spaces, but if you want to try to sprint, I can punish you, you realize, right?
Well, I'll only get like
just
6.
Sprint with your parents.
Just let him take the risk.
If you want to take the risk, I'm just trying to warn you because I'm trying to be a nice GM, but you rolled a 1 this round. I'm going to make it hard.
Well, I have to, because it doesn't matter if my parents get to the end and I'm still stuck at the bridge.
All right. So give me a roll to try to sprint. All right, a 15. All right, you can move an additional space to stick with your parent.
How many spaces do I get to go?
So you can stick with your parent.
I only get 1?
Yeah. Your leg got injured. You rolled a 1 this round. I'm not going to give you a ton of bonuses.
I just wanted to get here. Okay.
No, you were not. I don't think you were going to be able to get there even if you didn't sprint your leg.
Well, yeah, that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I didn't.
Yeah, you could have got there if you didn't get a nat 1 and sprain your leg. But no, I got to be a little bit punishing for that 1. I'm trying to sprint. Yeah, let's move on. Next person's action.
Me? Question mark?
Actually, it looks like it's the court here. Esmeralda's. Esmeralda is just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And our Jimling's over here.
Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's like, I believe in you. They aren't going to be greedy. They're just moving.
Rub it in. Like, rubbing it in, just being a dick.
Alright. Next person's turn.
Now it's my turn.
Yes, now it's your turn.
1, 2, 3.
No, it's Mook's turn.
So my turn, and then it's the Vark's turn.
And then it's the Vark's turn, and then it's your turn. And then it's my turn, because I go last.
Okay, when you said I could skip 1 obstacle, does that have to be the first obstacle?
Yes, technically, on a roleplay side, I'll be nice and let you just skip 1 obstacle. Whatever one you choose. The free action, you can do it right now since it's the start of combat. Or you can hold it on as your action later on.
Alright. I think I'll probably hold on to it.
Alright then.
And for my action this turn.
Then I'll be making it a roll action. but it will basically count as a limited for this encounter.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm gonna, for my action, I'm gonna cast Bloom on Gnome.
Alright, you want to do what? What action?
I want to Bloom Gnome.
Oh, you're going to make him big? Alright, go ahead and roll. 15. Go ahead and he will grow in size. Unfortunately, this is kind of a bit of a... With the issue of where he's located, this will be a little bit of a challenge. He's like shoving up against the third here. It's like angrily.
I'll move onto Gnome. And I guess he'll let me.
Immediately on you getting on top of them, the judge is like, hey, I said no riding. Get up there on your own 2 feet. If you're as good a trainer as owner as your pet is, there shouldn't be a problem. So if you can not listen to him if you don't want, but he's giving you a warning.
What does he mean? Clearly, I'm the one who made it big enough to ride on.
Yeah, but he already told people at the beginning no riding on pets. Get there on your own 2 feet.
I'm riding on my magic that I used to make it big.
Yes, but he told you no riding on pets. He wants you to show that you guys have just as much athleticism as your pets do.
I'm going to tell him that I'm not riding on my pet. I'm riding on
You are!
That's on top of my pet.
You are! Are you arguing with the judge?
No.
Take on me, take on.
So if you want, you can ignore him, but I'm just going to tell you that's not going to be a good idea.
So who's next? Oh, look, it's the lumberjack.
Okay, well, that can actually have me.
Alright.
Okay.
The lumberjack is going to... Wait, how did you know she's a lumberjack?
Because I can assume it. He casted Release the Beast.
Yeah, she cast Release the Beast. It's an obvious move.
Alright. She's gonna be like, yeah, we don't need to... I don't need to ride you. Let's go, Elsage. She's gonna use an item. Oh, wow. Like, you see a very familiar item to you. She pulled out a very similar item. She's like, let's go, big guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then they used their move action to also move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although I'm going to do a roll here to check something. Alright, that's fine. Next person.
My
What
turn.
the hell are these things?
I don't know.
You're going to find out.
Okay.
Wait, so we can't... What does it look like when we look at it? Because we're obviously in range to look at it.
Yeah. It seems to be very shiny, bright, colorful balls.
Okay then.
Alright. I'm gonna start off, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with a regular action, actually with my end time action, I'd like to help Master with his twisted ankle.
Aw, that's nice of you. Alright, go ahead and roll, Nick.
Please don't roll a 1.
Oh god, that was so close. Alright, you are gonna go like give me a little role play here. What are you telling him and stuff?
So basically I'm like,
my ankle.
I'm gonna, with my forearms, I'm gonna start trying to, so like he twisted it, like dislocated it. Or like, did he like is it a sprain dislocation? Like, is it just?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a good bit of a sprain.
I'd like to start like repositioning
but yeah,
it
if you
back,
want to
kind
use
of
your
like.
forearms to apply a little bit of pressure to help try to lock it back into place. All right.
Yeah, and basically I say like, this should be a fair race. Let's see who really wins.
Thanks. Your name's Cheese, right? I met you at the entrance.
My name's Rachel.
Thought you told me it was Cheese.
No, it was Rachel.
Okay, Ranch.
Man, you're really into condiments, but it's fine.
All right.
Anyway, so
next
after,
person?
Well, one more thing. I still have a regular action.
All right.
I'd like to rabbit hop myself.
All right, go ahead. Roll for hopping.
So I have 2 arms holding out that. The other 2 arms are gonna engulf myself in blue flame.
All right. So you want to rabbit hop yourself. All right.
This is gonna be a 1.
14. You are empowered with rabbit hop. You can move 10 spaces and ignore difficult terrain.
That's gonna be great for the arc. Alright, who's next?
That would be me.
That'd be
Helping.
Alright, lass. Looks like we got off to a little bit of a slow start, but it doesn't matter. Let's go.
And keep in mind, I'm also doing it on a turn basis as well, aka technically up 1 round, I will still count people depending on how good they get back to the finish line, even if it's within the last round. Like, aka if somehow Dead Nude makes it here first, you still have the rest of the next entire round to try and make it with her.
I mean, what about the spunk? It's not all about finishing it. It's also about
Alright, by the way, I need you to do a roll. Give me a roll here.
Did you roll a sprint?
No, I just need him to do a roll.
Well, no, how did he get that?
Yeah, how did you get that ball?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, fine then. I'll just move.
Alright, I need you to do a roll before you do anything else. All of a sudden, your blood snake is looking at one of these balls and seems to be very hypnotized. It is not going to respond.
You're fucking kidding me.
These are the balls of distraction.
Yes!
The balls are very distracting.
Hey, I gotta make it a challenge.
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, just in general, balls are distracting. I mean, they're very circular and stuff. I mean,
yeah,
like,
they're
I've seen some balls in my day.
She's a shiny ball.
Yep, very
you can
shiny
notice.
balls.
You notice this immediately. So if you want to use your action to try to like break her out of it.
Yeah, stop your blood snake queen from
Can I
looking
use
at
my
balls.
time to break her out of it?
Yeah, you can do that as a roleplay thing, sure.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna do then.
Go ahead and roll.
God damn it!
Oh! She will no longer. Alright, that's not even
balls for you.
taking up your action. She is no longer going to be affected by these shiny balls.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, lad, lass, what are you doing? Snap out of it already! And Harry's just like, wait, what? Huh? What the fuck am I looking at? A small, tiny ball. I'm a snake. I'm supposed to be going, yes. Anyway. Alright. Well then. For my next act, I'm going to all hands on deck. My Hera.
Alright, Alright, will you use your last action then?
Go, lass!
Alright, go ahead and roll. 11? You said all hands? Alright,
Yeah,
so she can move 5 spaces.
Yeah. 1,
Alright.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright then. That's all your actions, I assume, so.
Well, you said that on that 20 that...
Well, I changed my mind. On the 20, it does... Oh! All hands can be used as an anytime. Huh, I forgot that. I did give that bonus. But no, I was going to make the bonus she can't be distracted by these balls anymore.
That's fine.
Yeah, I thought that's fair. I thought that would be a much better bonus than getting bonus actions. That might lead to her being distracted again.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
top
just
of the
a
round.
question.
Everybody get your actions back.
Yeah, my question, how is Echo's sprained foot been going?
It looked pretty twisted. I'm going to
How's
lower
my
it
repairing?
to a high... You have to get a high roll in order to... If you want to fix your leg.
Was it any better? Like, does he have to move an
Yeah,
extra space?
as I said,
being
because you
overweight?
used your any time to help him, I'm giving him an advantage. But I still want it to be disabling for a round or two.
Right.
Wait, so I have to use an action and a high roll to fix my leg?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, I'll try that. I'll try to fix up my leg.
All right, roll. All right, that's a high roll. I'm gonna say you can't move full. You can move 4 spaces this round, but other than that, you're pretty good.
It doesn't.
Also to clarify something. Yes. What's Anytime Stum is like season 2.
Okay. I'm gonna move 4. Can I do it like I move, use an anytime, and then he move?
As I said, remember my rules with companions is you can use your pet companions
that's
as
what I
part
wanted
of
to
your
do.
move normally.
Well, yeah. So what I was wondering is if I could move in front of him, he used flap on me, and then he gets his move. If I could do that.
Oh, you want to have him flap on you?
Yeah.
I guess you could, sure.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna have him using my anytime. I'm gonna have him use flap on me.
Oh, you realize you're mostly fixed, but that is a damaging ability. I realize you may not care. Go ahead. Give me a roll.
Hold on.
If you want,
It's
give me
only
a roll.
five spaces.
Hold on, Jane. It doesn't do any damage only if he collides into something.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that
but
makes
he
sense.
won't
All right,
be-
all right. Just
he's going
like if
straight
you want
away.
to flap him away, yeah, all right, that's fine. I was like, well,
And this is a companion ability, so
yeah, so you can use your anytime. 5. Unfortunately, when he goes to flap, he immediately sees the ball like you're standing next to and is a little transfixed by it. It fails.
okay. Does he get his move?
Nope, he's just transfixed by the ball now.
Yeah, this is what I had to deal with last turn.
What you said.
You can use your action to try to break him out of it.
I can't because I used it to get 1 more space.
Oh yeah, that's right. You fixed your leg. All right, that's all your
Can we
actions.
use
then.
regular action for companion abilities?
No, I used my regular action to fix what
I
happened
know.
last turn. And I used
I'm
it
just wondering if we can use regular action for companion ability. For
Technically,
2.5
but
rolls.
I remember the limit is 1 per companion. That's my balance. So if you want, you can use your regular action to your companion, but that means then you can't use your anytime to use a companion ability as well.
Alright. I mean, that's my only RP ability, unfortunately.
Well, I guess
I'm doing on my
I
turn.
moved 4 spaces and I'm done.
Alright, Esmeralda, fight me. What are you doing next? You're under gnome.
Yeah, she is not very comfortable
The
being underneath this gnome.
The Wicked Witch of the West.
She's gonna be like, all right, little guy, we can do this. She's gonna. Oh.
Roll K4.
All right,
That's
she
Merle,
tries
though.
to start singing, but immediately her gemling has noticed like one of these doodads, and is like, "Woo!" She's like, "Hey, Steven, break out of that, you goofball."
Very cool.
6. He's no longer affected by it.
For this turn.
And then she's going to move
Ow.
down 2, 3, 4, 5.
Feelings.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I'm going to say be careful on your positioning because I don't want to make this whole stacking large and small tile thing too annoying.
Yeah.
So that's all her actions. Whoops, your turn.
Yeah, I think this is gonna get really interesting right around here.
I guess I'll roll the sprint.
Well, this is probably why I made the corner so big, so you didn't have to step on people. Oh, no!
Twist ankle.
Poor
Yeah.
Wilkes.
You fall off, and this makes your blood snake shrink. It's like, ooh.
Magic, I guess.
I did it because Jerry wanted me to.
Yep. Although Jerry will give you a nod of respect. He's glad you did that. But that's all your actions this round.
Yep, I don't have that room.
So
Whoops.
now for
Is done. Go Dead Nuda. Dead Nuda is happily moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she sees these walls and she's like, alright, come on, guy, let's keep it up, buddy. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I feel like there's a big
I feel like
disadvantage.
this guy's gonna win the race because you know he's still the sexton.
This is stupid. He's already in the lead. What the hell?
Hey, remember you guys get one interact with others thing.
Well, I'm too far away. You know, I'm trying to help my teammate.
He's 2 steps ahead of us. Like, I had barely left the starting line because of a single one, and he's already at the 2nd spot.
Yeah, you're gonna have to see how this works.
Guys, I mean, we got lots.
You should have made that. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. You're not an outlaw. Hold up, you're wanted.
Right here, and there's him.
Oh crap! I'm lucky. That fixing my leg should have been a crit.
Oh
He
yeah.
is lucky.
For the
That's
future, let's keep that in mind. Remember to make sure to roll for lucky. We'll remember lucky in the future.
The
Ooh.
NPCs are
Yeah, I think that, I feel some unfairness.
All right. Nick? It is your turn.
All right, with my, I'm gonna move first, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, by the way,
1, 2, 3, 4.
no. By the way, you need to do a roll real quick.
Yep, to see if my hat rat gets freaking mesmerized.
No, your hat rat's fine.
All right, now with my regular action, the hat rat's gonna teleport 10 spaces.
And remember, wait. See if you could actually catch up. That could be your disability, as you can teleport.
Can I?
No, that's
No,
not.
I can't.
Let's see.
Be...
1, 2, 3, 4,
Well,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's barely out of range.
No, even then it wouldn't work. Target has to be in similar size. I can only switch places with it. The hat rat's too small.
Oh yeah, she did declare your hat rat was tiny. That's the problem.
Well, no, my hat rat isn't tiny. My hat rat's regular size. For Rachel as a teen, he's as big as the hat rat, which is tiny. My hat rat's gonna teleport, just, you know, so he moves forward.
Alright, go ahead.
You know, it's kind of weird that you're so tiny, but yet you have giant's blood in you.
Yeah, I'm currently building 2, like,
Alright,
dwarf-sized swords.
go ahead and
can I
teleport, Nick.
1, 2, 3. Yo, what up?
So like she hears the she's gonna turn around, by the way, and go like, oh, hello there. Yes?
Throws confetti.
Throws confetti.
Anyway, Echo, it's your turn.
Yeah. All right. As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna roll a sprint.
All right, roll the sprint. 16. All right, you can have 5 more spaces with your regular action.
Damn it! I forgot I had an anytime action.
2, 3, 4.
You still have an anytime action.
7.
I know.
Whoa! You can't pass over Steven. He's the same size. You have to walk around him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. So that's your action.
Normal action goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess because I guess my sprint doesn't count for her.
By the way, do a roll. Do a roll to make sure she doesn't get distracted.
I crit. No, I crit on her. Remember, she's not affected by them anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did. Thank you for reminding me of that. She is no longer bothered by the shininess.
All right. And then I'm going to use my regular action to go on, Hera! You got this! Using all hands on deck.
Oh, alright.
Wait, can I enter?
19.
No.
19.
Damn it.
Did you want to try to do something, Nick?
Do I have to roll 20 in order to stop it?
What are you trying to do?
I want to distract him. I'd be like, okay, here, hold this. I was gonna give him one of my fish from my bag. Distract him. So he doesn't.
If you want to use your anytime to just kind of do a roleplay interaction,
sure. I'll be like, wait, hold on,
go ahead
hold
and
this.
try.
I'm just gonna give him a fish.
Alright, roll to try to distract him with a fish. It's not a fish. He doesn't even notice it, probably. Alright, she can move an additional 5 spaces.
You just like drop a fish. I just like don't even notice. She just goes 1,
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Whoa, stop blocking the path.
All right, is that everybody's actions?
So, I actually kind of want to do one more thing.
Oh?
Yeah, because I kind of want to consider these gems my enemy.
You want to try and, like, break the gems or something?
Yeah.
Well, you did show your character does that with this Blood Snake. Go ahead. If you want to use your anytime to just kind of break some of the gems.
I want to use my anytime to rhetoric or blast at these charming gems.
At some of the gems? Alright, go ahead and roll.
Over here. Yes. Because this may be a race, but...
13? Alright, you break a few of them.
Amazing. I made it really sparkly and cool over here. I'm happy with it.
Alright, I like that.
So as we're running, I'd like to talk to Frederick. So you enjoying the tournament so far?
Alright, you guys have burned up all your actions, right?
Yeah.
Alright, top of the round.
Oh, don't you know that the prize is what I'm really here for? Yeah, I think you had Hera selected and you were flipping it.
Well, I mean, too bad that I'm gonna get that prize.
Alright, so it's your guys' actions.
To push the talk? That would explain why you keep flipping stuff.
No. In this case, I was trying to flip over all your action gems.
Well, you kept flipping Hera over.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I accidentally select other tiles. My bad.
Well, is your control key your push to talk? Because that would explain it.
Yes. Yes.
You have control. You have control for flip. I have F for flip.
No. Control lets you control click, and then whenever you flip other stuff, you still have that other thing selected.
Oops.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
alright, so you guys, DJV, you're first.
Okay.
Yes, you're first.
So my ankle has finally been fixed after that first mishap. Okay.
Yes,
I would like to roll a sprint. That was all me. Apparently your roll did nothing.
Well, I wanted to still help. I spent the turn.
It was trying to be helpful.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a sprint for myself.
Notice me, senpai.
Alright, 13. You guys can move 4 spaces.
4 more?
Yeah,
that was my move action.
As part of your move, then I'll give you 6 spaces. 7 spaces. Yeah, I'll 7. That's fine.
1, 2, 3, 5. I was here. Sorry. I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I would prefer you not to step on the gemling.
Well, because I'm going to use my sextant to keep moving after, so I'm not going to stay
Okay, but first you need to do a roll.
To not get distracted.
You are not affected by the shiny.
Okay. And now I'm going to use my sextant to give us each a move action.
Okay, go ahead and roll. 14, yeah, you can sextant.
Could I roll for my companion to sprint?
You already did his move action.
It gives a move action. Remember this last time.
Okay, if you want to sprint with your companion, sure.
Yeah. So companion's gonna sprint.
Oh!
Hey!
10 spaces.
So
Alright,
extra 10
alright, to make it easier on me, for the rest of combat, as long as you don't roll the sprint, I will let your companion move 7 spaces.
I don't think that I still want to roll the sprint though.
Alright, then I'm just gonna say for this round you get to move 10 spaces. Because it's still annoying for you to go, I want to roll the sprint. I want to roll the sprint. I was trying to give you an advantage, but okay.
So wait, does that mean we both go 10? I could have got
yes, 10. You both go 10 spaces.
Got it. So I was here. So 1, 2.
Whoa! Step around the gemling.
I thought I could go.
I thought you said that the small people wouldn't affect the big people.
Yeah, at the starting line, I'm trying to make it still meaningful, but I also don't want you guys to just basically hard barge through each other.
But I don't get the logic that there's a giant wolfling at this tiny key the size of smaller than its talon can't walk under it.
5. Jose, I'm not done. I need to look at an ability. How much range? Oh, that's just right.
You said 5. You said I said 10. Remember, so you can move
7, 8, 9, 10. I was looking at the range on flap.
It's right next to you.
Yeah.
Stop blocking the line!
Is there any way my companion could flap himself further?
You already did your. If you want to use your
Anytime.
anytime, I'll let you try the roleplay thing. Sure.
Yeah, like flap the ground, maybe push himself a couple more spaces or something.
You can try. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's a convenient ability, so.
You flap up and down. You can move one space.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right.
Hey, Mr. I'm in first place. You go.
Esmeralda's turn.
Oh, never mind.
Because that was just DJP who just went, right? So it's her turn.
Yeah.
All right, Esmeralda is going to be like, all right, Stephen, we can't be distracted by such small little things. She's doing an action. Oh, no!
Oh!
But Stephen
I feel so
immediately
bad
is
for
like,
Esmeralda.
woo! Woo! Luckily, she glances at the pearl and is like, Stephen, you can do this.
Oh, he has pearl. Go.
Stephen is no longer distracted.
Wait, what was that one for?
Whoa! Whoa! You just rolled a 1, and whenever we roll 1, we have to high roll in order to get rid of a status effect. But no, when it's you, it's fine.
Fine. She tried to break Stephen out of it, so she's going to walk over and pick him up. That's what her roll is for. And that's all her action is.
How
Next
does Judge
what?
Jerry react? Because Stephen isn't walking on his feet.
Yeah.
That's also true.
Hey, she's just right now checking on him. We might get mad at her, but I literally just went back on one thing. Okay, guys, stop arguing with me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe she cares more about her companion than she does about winning.
Aren't we all? We don't want our companions dying.
Yeah.
My companion can die. I don't care. I
Yeah.
killed it.
You blow up your companion on a regular basis.
My character's seen some shit.
All right, so go ahead. It is Wook's turn.
I'm gonna attempt to roll the sprint. Hopefully not get one again.
Like, I'll be
God, poor Wooks.
8.
Go.
All right.
Did the sprint work or?
Sure, you can sprint an additional 3 spaces.
The diagonals count as one space or two?
2. So your snake is also moving. By the way, I need you to roll after the first movement.
My snake is immune to charm.
Oh, well, it's not technically charm. Give me a roll.
Yeah, it's not actually the charm status effect, though.
It's just a distraction.
It's just a ooh shiny.
Yeah, also got it.
All right, your snake is fine.
Alright, guy, we can't pronounce his name. Very fancy. What do you have this time?
I think it's just Gnome. Gnome Mones.
No, I'm talking about Mr. Danu, Kalanu, Canoe,
I think it's just Danu, probably.
Danu. Is that a silent D? What's the point of that silent D then? It's like D-A apostrophe Danu.
Yeah, Danu.
What's the apostrophe metaphor?
It's all fancy. It's elvish.
Oh, God, I hate. Don't you hate when there's like 5 apostrophes and it's like useless?
Oh man, that's just the worst.
No, it's terrible. Alright, so that's all your actions. Danu's turn. Because she's up in the lead.
It's like Joe,
I think that was only my movement.
Gore, or something like that. I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stop being so good!
And she's going to try to use her item again. Like, alright, come on, let's outrun these guys. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's all she needs to do. Your turn
I'm
next.
honestly surprised this Vark isn't just flying over the walls, but whatever.
Well, but it's the same reason why he couldn't just whisper at the end. It doesn't show his like talent or whatever, because zigzagging's tough.
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to cast. Here's what I want to do. I want to throw my hat rat into the air, and then
As in
Yeah, I'm gonna throw
roleplay
my-
action?
yeah, no, here's what I'm gonna do. So with my role play, I'd like to throw the hat rat into the air. Then with my regular action, I'd like to do a little trick into the air, kind of just impress the crowd and the judges.
Oh,
Like
alright,
with
alright.
the-
So
with
you
the
want to
pretty
do a
gems?
random spell? Alright. Give me a roll for the
Yeah.
throw, first of all.
Well,
Roll
it's
the
gonna
throw.
be one.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's a one.
Nick!
What happens? That fucks me over. Whatever. I don't care.
You pick up your hat rat
Alright.
and you accidentally toss him backwards. Like he goes
It's
flying back here.
fine.
It's that giant's blood in you. You overestimated the curvature of the earth.
And you've accidentally tossed him back to bed.
Well, I gotta wait. I gotta wait another 5 hours. So whatever.
But, that is a role play. I'll just have it be here. That's fine. No, wait. I don't want it to be blocking others, so I'll say they ended up over there.
No, don't put it there. No, I'm pretty sure that's the only place my blood snake queen can go through.
Don't worry,
Well,
Master's
Unless you
moving
let me
next
go
turn.
through here. Can I go through here as my blood snake queen?
I'm gonna say I'll let you guys do diagonal movement to try to avoid, but it will still cost 2 space. But it needs to
So
be
what happened-
reasonable. AKA, if there's a bunch of people in the way,
So-
it's still gonna, you can't move through them unless you want to do some sort
So
of
my
action.
blood
So-
snake queen literally cannot move into it.
So
But
you know
like,
when
yeah,
like,
that's
you
a
roll
small space, so if you can do your full movement to get through it, I might make you give up part of your move action to squeeze through others.
Let's see, 1.
So just a question. I know rolling a 1 means you lose your action, but my question is, how does that work with companions? Because they didn't roll the 1.
They are
so
part of
they
you.
don't have to be used. All right.
You've got Jerome selected. Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. All right.
It's that,
Next,
that push
Echo.
stuff.
You're last on the docket. Go.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move up. 1, 2, 3. Can I?
I'll
fit?
say as part of the move action,
Can you
I'll
fit
really
in
let you
here?
squeeze by, but that's it.
All right.
Can you
Amazing.
stop blocking my way to my companion?
No.
Now,
You currently
spirit
block
and
the entire
racing.
path.
1, 2, 3.
That's not true. We can't infinitely hurt people.
All
due
right.
to the rule. Which
So
I wasn't planning on doing. That's just
So when I
BS.
roll to sprint, is it me and my companion, or is it just me?
I'm gonna make it a general roll if you're gonna sprint with your actions.
Okay. So
Go
one
ahead and
roll
give me
for
a roll.
both.
Because I wanna keep up with my companion, so that's why I'm doing that first.
All right, so
Okay.
give me a roll sprint.
Whoa.
All right, you can get 3 spaces, but that makes it a little
All right,
awkward. So if you want your
I
companion,
gotta squeeze past Rachel. Let's have my companion go like.
I don't even think you need to squeeze
Uh,
past me.
Well,
I
no, that was only diagonals, I thought.
Like, can I get past Rachel?
Look, I feel like
no, because I was a little generous with Vladimir, so on that's not enough to squeeze past Rachel.
All right, that's
Because that would make it really awkward for the positioning of tiles and stuff.
Well, what if he's not standing on me? That's the thing.
Then that makes all sorts of weird rules and stuff. I'm trying to be.
You do realize the next thing I want to do is all hands on deck and move past him.
Yeah, you can try, but remember that there's a reason these corners are so sharp. That's what it needs to be, a kind of foot race thing to avoid doing that.
I mean, okay, that's not a
Screw
corner.
over large
That's
tiles?
just a hallway.
Yeah, it's kind of cramped quarters. That's part of the obstacle.
Okay, but she's part snake.
Yeah,
so
she's still
slippery.
large. I'm trying to be nice,
Like,
but at
here's
the
the thing,
same time, I also don't
Oh, I
want
know. Like,
it too
I'm
much.
seeing both sides of the argument. I get that game mechanic that's not allowed because a tile is occupying that space.
Yeah,
It's what I'm
I
seeing.
know. That's
what
why
I
I'm
see-
trying to be nice with letting you guys go through,
Yeah,
even though none
I
of you.
know. What
don't
Echo
think-
is trying to say is it's a giant blood snake against this hat rat sized keen. It's saying that if he doesn't end his turn on me, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but I'm going to only give you like one of those per turn, especially if you guys are doing all these sprint rolls and stuff. I don't want you abusing it too much. Just let me do it on a one-by-one basis, okay?
All hands on deck was so that I could use it during the race. Like this guy, how he uses, you know,
now there's straightaways and stuff you can do that.
Every single turn.
Now there's points you can do that.
I never got to use my actions.
We've been going down the list. I don't know what you mean by not using your actions.
Well, it's now Master's turn.
Well,
yeah, it's about to be Master's turn.
I have my turn.
We didn't skip your turn.
No, I rolled the sprint, and then they moved on to the next person before I could do it.
No, I haven't moved on. We were literally discussing Echo's turn. So you're next, Master.
Oh, no, what he means is he didn't get to use his regular...
I'm not Master, I'm Wooks. I just...
Oh, sorry, Wooks. Oh, you did?
This guy's turn.
Let's bygones be bygones.
I'm pretty sure you did, because you go right between the two NBCs.
Yeah, I sprinted, but I didn't get to
yeah, then that's all your turn was. Unless you want to use your anytime or something, which I'm pretty sure you already did.
Well, he didn't use his regular action.
I didn't use my regular
Yes, you did. You did it the sprint. That's how you ended up all the way from over there to over here.
Well, I thought you can just sprint with your
That
with your
sprint
move
was
action.
with movement if you rolled. That's how they were doing it.
It's fine, whatever. I'll give you an additional space, but let's just move on, okay?
We need more communication. We need more. Okay. Okay, guys. I think we need more communication between each other. I think we need to say like. I think both of us need to communicate.
No. All your move action. Oh, you do have your regular. Okay, if you want to use your regular, I'll be nice and let you move it along. I'll also say you can postpone your actions if people are blocking your way and stuff, and you just go after them. Okay? If you want. But normally the initiative looks like this. But if you want to say, I want to hold my movement or regular until someone allows me to move a bit more, I'll let you do that as well. Okay?
Okay.
But you have to wait till the end of their turn. AKA, so it's not like you can use your move action to block someone's way as they're moving.
Okay.
So go ahead and use your...
Yeah, use your regular real quick.
Okay. I'll just move. Is that fine?
Alright. Roll. You can get 2 spaces.
Alright.
Okay.
So I just realized something. I don't care about this Keen in front of me at all, so I'm just going to trample over her. Go on, Hera! Don't worry about that small, insignificant Keen in front of you, just keep going!
It's not your turn yet. You just used your turn.
No?
No, it's still his turn.
Regular action.
Yeah.
You want to trample over the gnome.
Yeah, this is like disrupt type of deal.
Alright, so you're going to move 1, 2, 3 spaces. You can also move...
full move action.
Yeah, but I'm taking up part of the move action by moving over others, even if they aren't.
That's fine.
How many
You can
turns
still
would it
move
take?
5 as long as you don't move over the gnome.
1, 2,
How many?
3.
How many turns would it take to get past the blood snake Keen?
Oh god, yeah, how many turns is it going to take?
How many moves does it take? Because this is complete stupidity.
Well, I just realized my character's a jingoist and wouldn't care if he ran over you at all.
I know,
so...
just like how much moves will it take to get past that?
I think we're just stuck in a line at this point.
Like, look, from
you're gonna have to deal with the line for this part. You see, there are points to pass others easier in further up. But this part, yes, it's a straight hallway. You're gonna have to deal with that.
Just my curious question: how many moves will it take to get past these 2 tiles?
As I said, I'm roughly saying I'm trying to be considerate to logic, but at the same time not completely supplement items and rules already in existence.
It's a roleplay campaign.
AKA, if you want to...
interpretation.
Yeah, it's up to interpretation. What I'm going to say is, if you push past someone of a different size, it's basically taking up the rest of your action to end up the space in front of them. Pretty much. It'll be on an individual basis. So, Nick, if you want as your action this turn to move past, you can squeeze past this giant snake woman, and you'd end up right here.
That'll just slow things down because it's just going to be zigzagging the entire time.
Would I get an advantage in a rabbit hop? Because then we
Oh, well, you do have rapid hop. Technically, that lets you ignore terrain, so I would let you squeeze past her as part of your move, and then move another 5
spaces. Because here's the issue. Me and Echo would be playing hopscotch at this point. Just us going, like, past each other.
That's part of the challenge of this portion of the obstacle course.
I have a
just kind of...
I mean, I could potentially just like use a limited and get a little bit further so that you don't have to worry about that at all.
Well, Nick, it doesn't make a difference. Nick can still move 10 spaces.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If this
so yes, Nick, if you wanted, I would let you move basically past her and then move another 5 spaces.
Well, I mean, it's Master's turn. I gotta wait for the whole list to go down.
Yes, so Master DJV, it is your round.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like to roll with my companion to move. Oh,
alright, go ahead and roll.
So sprinting with the movement, companion.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a bottleneck part here. 6. You can move 1 space.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 1 extra, so that's just 6. And I'm going to use my regular action to Stellar Sextant to give it a bit more move to catch up all the way.
Alright. Oh!
Crit
on a
Sextant.
20, if you really want, you can have your companion just hop over this blood snake and end up in front of her.
Oh, God.
Oh.
It's hopscotch to the max right now. Good God.
Hopscotch to the max.
And then you can also join it with an additional, like, roughly in front of it if you want.
Oh, God, no, please don't do that. He has a catapult turtle. He's a
yes,
turtle.
I will.
No!
It's not what I wanted to do, but I'll do it, and then I'll...
Like, I'll put you roughly there.
Alright, fine. I guess I have to do this the hard way, then. You know, thanks a lot, DJ.
Remember, I told you guys you can postpone your actions until the end of the round if you want, just to clarify. After this guy's turn,
20, I was satisfied getting here. That was because I rolled a 20. I didn't mean to get all that far. With my anytime, I would like to flatten myself a little bit forward.
You're gonna hit a wall.
Yeah, I'll take 10 damage. I have 112.
All right, go ahead and roll for flat.
Because he fixed my leg a while ago. Like 10 damage at the very edge, that won't mess up my leg again unless I roll like a 1, right?
Yeah, if you roll like a 1, I might like just have it like go, you crash into the wall and your leg broke again.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, 8. You go flying into the wall. You're gonna take 10 damage.
Oof! Thanks, Papa. Oh, well.
Your character is insane enough that this makes sense.
And that's my go.
Esmeralda.
Alright, Esmeralda is still dealing with Steven. She's going to try to use her action to break. She's actually going to try to sink to him.
You can do it as
but so it's not working very well. She's trying to like
rip Esmeralda.
And you're like she's going to be ignoring the rules at this point. She's going to try to pick him up. Of course, Jerry's going to notice this immediately. It's like, hey, you can't give rides. And she's like,
That's not what your mom said last night.
Oh, shit.
She's going to move a single space and try to...
Jane?
What?
My player character has ethereal form.
Oh, then that makes complete sense. We can ignore your character for this.
But you're not the problem. The problem is
you can just... I mean, you can just walk in a straight line.
I can just walk in a straight line.
Yes, you can. Your blood snake can't.
Yeah, my blood snake can't.
Rich people and their power to go through walls.
Now that is the reason why I had it. That was part of the reason I was going into all the shenanigans, because then I would have made ethereal form basically useless. But no, yes, Echo Pirate, you officially have a way that if you want, you can use your regular move actions to just walk straight through this obstacle.
What is that man doing? My lord.
Alright, that's all Esmeralda's. Wooks, your turn.
Okay, I have a question. How tall are these walls?
They're pretty solidly high. They're not amazingly, but they're probably taller than you and your snake.
Okay.
Probably like taller than like an elf a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're tall enough that even like the large creatures are having a hard time seeing over them.
Like if he really wanted to, he might be able to jump over it if you roll that.
Maybe, but I say that like they're so tall that even the large creatures are probably having a hard time looking over them.
Okay.
So you could try to do that like as a roleplay action. You can try to like jump as part of like a move roleplay thing. You could try to jump the wall, but it would probably be hard, especially considering your size.
Okay, as my action, I'm going to use a pedal pathway and just make like a path over the walls.
Oh, do you want to try to make a pathway to just climb up the walls? All right. I like that. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah,
see, there you go. There's a little creativity. I like this. On a 15?
Nice big
that's not going to be a full thing. I assume like part of it is going to be making a pathway so you can get up here. So let's make some pedals.
Oh god, no. The tiles, they're back.
So there's going to be some on your current space.
Yeah, you're probably
Here.
They're death. They're
how many is it supposed to be?
It's 12.
Like 12.
12 spaces worth of pedals.
Alright, well, it's going to go up to there, roughly.
Because you also had to
since you have a stair step, yeah.
And keep in mind, yeah, they're also, like, covering over other things. So keep in mind, that means your characters could interrupt this by deciding, like, I'm going to swat those pedals out of the air.
If you wanted to disrupt my pedals, you could do that.
I'm trying to straighten it out real quick.
Yeah.
Because it's all jagged. Just give me a second. There we go.
Okay. I guess
Sort of.
for our movement, Helm and I will attempt to just.
Well, part of your movement will be climbing up these pedals as well. So because it's 2 diagonally, roughly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would probably put you above this character.
We'll attempt to sprint and see how far we can.
All right, roll. That's what you're doing in your move, right?
Yep. I got it.
Oh! On a 20, you guys
do
just
shit.
book it. You guys have hopped over these pedals and will end up right here.
Okay. Cool stuff.
Wow, that's a good 20. That was a pretty good 20.
That is a good 20.
You now actually have a chance to stay caught up with everybody.
I like how you just discounted my character. You know, I'm not the worst at movement.
Do you want to use your anytime for anything, or is this all?
Can I use my anytime? Does that only work on his abilities, or does that work on mine too?
Only his abilities. You already use, unless you can use a limited if you want without a penalty.
All of my limiteds are kind of like more combat oriented.
I see one that you could use right now just to mess with people.
I know, but that would be considered a disruption, probably.
Maybe. I mean, you're not actually harming them.
That is true.
Basically, it's to keep people from trying to kill each other
forward.
without actually getting into the combat.
Oh, okay. So as long as we don't do damage, it's okay?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think charm might also be kind of weird, but in general, yeah, just try not to kill each other is the basic thing.
Okay.
You actually have to try to make it to the end, not just fight each other.
I use the anytime for more movement.
That's not the intent, but you could try. I mean, you already sprinted. I'm not sure why you want to get that much more movement.
Well, you know why.
Because I want to get to the end.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
right now you're on top of a wall. I mean...
We have a lot to go.
Yeah.
We're here. We gotta go all the way back to here. Like.
Yeah, you guys are only at the second obstacle.
Other than movement, I don't really have anything to do with my gun.
Well, you can hold it back in case someone tries to do something to you. Remember?
Okay, I guess I'll hold back.
Alright, you will hold your anytime.
If no one does anything, I'll probably use it for movement at the end.
That's not the intent of it, but you can try if no one else does anything. Alright, you're done?
Okay.
Dead Nuda's turn. 1,
Let
2,
me just say real quick.
3,
I am
4,
sorry,
5.
that's
1,
happening.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just like, they're catching up to us, buddy. Let's keep moving.
One of these days, she will break that sextant.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I will be very
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your turn, Nick.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. When I look back, what do I exactly see?
You see that Esmeralda is probably like struggling.
I know, but what do I
to get
exactly
Steven's
see?
attention.
Currently, what I depict is 2 tokens on a board. I want describing.
She was trying to pick up Steven?
Yeah.
Right.
Steven is currently distracted by the.
Does she look like she's struggling?
A little bit. She's looking a little. It looks like a little bit more like, oh God, why is this happening to me? What, you're coming back?
Yes. What? You sound like that's out of the ordinary. I'm using my anytime action, Grand Raven's Claw EX. I'm gonna throw Steven out of the fucking distracty zone.
Okay, go ahead and roll. The roleplay thing, like, okay, you're gonna attack him. You kind of like pull him a little bit.
No, I don't want to attack him. I'm taking a
I
Grand
know,
Raven
but that's
Claw,
not the intent of the skill. So, and you didn't.
But I'm using it as a roleplay action.
I know, but you didn't high roll, so it wasn't super great.
Okay, then I'll use my regular action to do it.
Still, not the intent of the skill, so.
Isn't this game a roleplay game?
Yeah,
like
it is,
variety?
but that doesn't change the fact that certain skills are supposed to function certain ways.
Alright, then I'll use my regular action to teleport.
So yeah, you swipe at Steven trying to help, but since your roll wasn't amazing, you hurt him. And just like, hey, what are you... Don't hurt Steven!
Trying to help, but you know, the gods above hate me.
Alright, so...
Like, I wasn't trying to hurt him. So how come I hurt him?
Because you didn't get a high roll? Okay, on a 20, wow. So that would have been where, if you wanted to be helpful, that would have been nice. What were you trying to do? Teleport?
I was trying to teleport my hat rat.
If you want, I will let your teleport work on a target of any size.
Well, then that opens up a lot of potential.
If you want, on a 20, I will let you choose Devark.
Yes. Fuck Devark. Yeah, fuck Devark.
Yeah!
Yes!
Throws confetti.
Ben Nuda is going to be very confused, like, what the tarnation?
Confetti.
Confetti.
Quick, attack Devark. Keep on disrupting it. He deserves to die. Just kidding. No one deserves to die.
That was pretty good, Nick. I approve.
Well, I wish that 20 was help.
Alright, Echo, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move 5. 1, 2, 3. So that's 5. That's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Alright, you might notice I
keep in mind you can't stop
kept
in the walls. It says you can walk through, but you can't stand in walls.
I'm rolling to sprint.
Okay.
But I saw you avoided walking next to me.
Yes, I did.
Alright. On a 13, you can move 6 it's you're using your action to move, so I'll give you 3 spaces.
Well, I was just
wouldn't that be a sprint with this move? Yeah. Yeah, why wouldn't we just always use our move to sprint? I don't know why. Like we would ever like not roll with our movement first?
Because there's you can do other skills. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's why we want to use our move instead of a regular.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think...
I'll
because technically I can punish you on low rolls if you try to sprint. And not let you move as much as you would normally.
Can I just move like one?
Sure.
I just want like
if you just
one
want to move
extra
one,
move
that's
so I'm
fine.
out of the wall. And then I want to... Oh god, what am I supposed to do with Hera? That's the real question.
Boing,
boing. There's some petals above your head, and there's this weird creature in front of you.
Wearing a backpack.
Since Hera's this large tile, can she put her hands on the pedal pathway and lift herself onto it?
Remember, pedal pathways are very strong.
Yeah, they specifically say on the card that they're super strong.
They can hold a massive amount of weight, yeah. If you want to try to, like, have her hoofed herself up.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Alright, go ahead. I like that. That's a fun ability. On a 17, that's a good enough roll. If you want to heft yourself up onto the pedal pathway, here is now on the pedal pathway.
Looks has a question.
What?
Okay, so it says if the space has been transformed, I can transform it back into an...
That's just laying down. AKA, it's supposed to be like, if you put it down on difficult or dangerous terrain or whatever, it lets you get rid of that space and turn it back.
Basically, just that means you get rid of dangerous and rough terrain.
Is there any way he could use this anytime to try to dispel the leaves or something?
If you want, you could try that. Sure. If you want to use your anytime to try and dispel the leaves once Hera climbed up on it, go ahead.
Because, I mean, the next thing I'm doing is using my regular action to tell her to move along those leaves.
Alright, so, do you want to try to dispel the leaves or what?
I feel like...
As your anytime.
I feel like I wait and listen for her to get a little closer and, like, drop her on top.
Well, you need to do this interrupt now. If he uses his action to tell her to move, it'll be even harder for you to interrupt.
Like, your character's basically
not, like, in
just
the way,
watching...
so you can't move past me anyway.
It would be hard, yes, but remember,
you're
small, and I did say that I would allow... Basically, his entire movement could be he moves past you all and lands, like, right there or something like that.
Glendon, or whatever the heck his name is.
Glendolin?
Glendolin, yes. I'll be standing on pedals on top of Glendolin.
Yeah, so technically
Maybe I'll just, like, hop down and dispel the leaves as I'm doing it, because that's just what I do. But who knows?
Well, do you want to do it now before he does his action with your anytime?
Alright. And then I'm going to use my regular action to shout, "Come on, Hera! You're falling behind!"
Alright, giving her some inspiration.
All hands on
deck. That's a 12! Alright, she gets a move action.
So, one...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, wait, what?
I'll just let her hop over, that's fine. It's because it's small, and as I said, I don't want to deal with the annoyance of sharing spaces and shit. I'll let Hera hop over it for the size.
For me to activate it.
Well, you decided you didn't want to do that before she moved.
Oh, I didn't know she could.
I gave you that opportunity. Like, there was a good minute or two of us debating on this, and I was like, if you're going to do it before he does his action.
Off the pedals this way. That's the next thing I was going to do, is just jump this way.
Oh, you didn't want to jump over him? Okay.
I couldn't go past her.
Yeah, you can't go past people, is what we had figured out.
So I was
going to be nice because, in this case, from her size, but alright. That's good enough.
Fine with that.
Alright, do you want to use your anytime?
I was just going to say.
I get to, I get to try to, catapult him.
Alright.
Yeah.
You realize there's only one direction to catapult, right?
There's only one direction I can be catapulted in.
Yeah, that's fine, I get stuff from this, so I'm going to roll to try to catapult him towards me.
Alright, 17. Let me double check that skill. Knock them back up to 3 spaces. So, the snake goes flying back into Vladimir a bit.
Let's say up to 3 spaces.
Yeah,
but I think that's just in case, like, there's, like, a wall in the way.
Yeah.
It'll get all the way to me, I think, probably.
Yeah. In this case, you notice I'm trying to not make this too complicated, but size differences and all that other stuff. So when I can, I would prefer people not to share a space.
Right.
Okay.
So all right. So Harry's over here.
Oh, I see. You get a bonus action.
Oh no, it's only on critical hits, I think.
All right.
I misread it.
Yeah.
And okay.
But you're lucky. And you just
but it isn't his skill; it's his companion skill.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
For all the rest of you. So go ahead. I think that's the top of the round.
That's the top of the round. That was my action.
Yeah. So Echo's done. Anybody want to burn their anytime real quick before this happens?
Yeah, before the end of the round. Yeah.
I guess I'll use my anytime to attempt to move on this direction.
All right. Go ahead and try.
I don't know what that was right there.
You get a space.
Yeah.
You get a space.
Just jump off
down the wall.
And immediately, Didnu, seeing people falling up and her companion is falling behind, she's like, "Ah, you silly little rat! Well, how about this?" She's gonna whistle. And guess who's come to help her?
8 companion minions. Are they anywhere on the battlefield? Really?
Yeah.
Are they anywhere?
Or are they just around the companion? I don't know.
I think it's around.
And I'm gonna give one to Mom. Mom would stab one of her babies.
I feel like that makes sense.
So
But
that's 1, 2,
doesn't
3,
really matter.
4, 5, 6.
Is that a different one?
You get 2 more.
Oh, I get 2 more technically, but it's not like it's
Technically,
super
they
important.
should be within 10 spaces of. Oh, is that of you or the campaign? I guess that actually makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
Well, how far? Yeah, don't want to break the rules of their own card. 1, 2.
Yeah.
I mean, this doesn't really help you. You just put minions.
Oh no, I have an
away.
idea. This is for role
Oh,
play.
I mean,
okay.
They're going to be
using
blocking us.
I mean, using your non-diagonal, I'm not sure.
You can move diagonals. It just takes 2 spaces, you know. So it's like you're just moving too far. You know.
3, 4, 5.
That doesn't help anything, though. That's the equivalent of just going 1, 2.
You'll have to see what I have planned.
Yeah,
All right, top of the round, DJB.
Hey this.
All right. You want to use that? Okay, so with what I remember you saying, if I was right here and if I used the full move, could I end up like this?
Yes, you could.
Okay, got it.
Well, let me see. Wait, how much of it? Let's see.
Well,
1,
so if I
2,
use a move to get there, and then I use a stellar sextant, could I end up right there?
Yes, I would let you try. You might have to do some weird rolls, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to use my anytime first.
To
I use
try
my
and.
To wall of ice behind Gwendolyn.
Ooh.
Ooh. Right
That's
here?
pretty mean. Nasty.
That's pretty mean.
Well, it's just 4 connected spaces, so I can do like a brick.
All right, go ahead and roll.
You have to roll, yeah.
Yeah, I know. They were cleaning that up. Okay.
Why place it there?
To block this guy off.
Yeah, he can fly. The Vart.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything else better to do.
Well, keep in mind, it's supposed to be a race. The moment you lay down the wall of ice, Jerry's going to yell, "Hey, hey, you got to give a chance for others to get around."
Actually, wouldn't that just make these petals like go away? Like these 2 here?
Well, technically, they're high in the air. We kind of defined that. That's why Willow was able to use that.
Hey, you said I'm allowed a disruption.
True, I guess you are, and I guess someone did make a pathway, but you have to leave a way for people to follow you, or it's not a race if people can't catch up to you ever.
They're a bird. They can fly.
Rip!
What about the 3 people in the back,
What?
including me?
Means you are going to have to use the pedal pathway. As long as no one gets rid of the pedal
You're gonna have
pathway,
to
you're
use the
fine.
pedal pathway, yeah.
Honestly, it might help you, because now you don't have to go through the annoyance.
Guys. What's disconnected?
I'm still here.
Uh-oh.
He lost connection.
Something just hit my the cord and.
No worries, no worries. Get back when you can.
I'm now going to use my regular action to Stellar Sextant as the server. Okay, there we go. I'm going to use my regular action to Stellar Sextant.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Oh no! And that is the end of your Stellar Sextant. Like, you feel the navigation tool, but everyone in... Oh, God. I'm going to give everyone...
No, it's an item.
I'm going to give everyone behind you a free move action. Although they cannot use it to pass you, but they can use it to catch up.
Do I count as behind him? Since he's
Nick, technically, remember that's too high, so you're going to have... But I guess you do have rapid hop, so that's roughly... You'll be fine.
I'll be back there.
Esmeralda, though, is not going to leave her Gemling behind,
help,
so she is not taking this move action. But the Vark is going to try and, like, flap up to get over the obstacle. With the help from its children. But it's still kind of struggling, so it's a little bit on the wall. It's like, eh.
Oh, I know what happened. What's going on. The Vark had its wings clipped. That's why I can't fly right.
Wait, okay.
What's going on?
Well, yeah.
Well, how else would you be able to control it? Otherwise, it'd just fly away from you all the time.
Whoa. It still has to technically roll to fly. I mean, there's no real flight mechanic in Urealms, so it's awkward.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the Vark's passive is it can go anywhere on the battlefield.
Yeah. No, it's flight. It's immune to rough and dangerous terrain.
Is that the Season 2 version of it?
But that means you can't go through wall terrain.
Yeah, if you notice the way it's... What I'm doing all its abilities and skills is technically they're trying to participate, not just ruin you all.
Okay. Oh, I'm done. I'm out of actions. I'm mourning the destruction of the Sextant.
I still feel bad for Esmeralda. I tried helping, but apparently she got really mad at me.
Because you didn't do a really great roll. You can try to explain that to her later and she'll probably forgive you, but right now...
Here's the thing. I rolled a 8, which is just 2 below an average.
You know what? I'm going to give Esmeralda as her action since she didn't use a movement action. She's going to use it to try to break Steven out of the charm. Alright, Steven is a little less charmed from that action. So she is like, alright, Steven, we got to catch up with the others. Quick, onto that pathway over there. They're going to move, roll the sprint because they're behind.
Flight makes you immune to rough and dangerous terrain, and you are able to climb and move more easily in general.
Okay.
So the Vark is going to use its movement to fly over. Because it's like, I already did this obstacle course. I don't need to prove myself.
Does the catapult turtle, get its action?
No, because he wasn't adjacent to it yet.
He was over. Never mind.
Well, it's like I was able to get past you because I climbed on the pathway above you. And
she's going to burn it anytime. She's going to also try to move with her other action, which isn't going to be super great, but she can't move. And then her last action, which is, alright, she can move alright. She's going to be, like, roughly behind you. Rachel?
Yeah, luckily that paddle pathway is there so you guys can get past this wall.
Yeah, other than that, yeah. That's why the judge is not getting super mad, because, like, well, there is another way around someone created, so I guess I can't punish that.
I mean, what do you mean super mad? He tried to tell me to stop, to not do it. He seemed pretty mad.
Yeah, because technically it's not a race if your opponents can't ever catch up.
I've been trying to entertain the crowd, but the only thing I've done is help someone fix their leg.
Yeah, I'll give you credit.
Cool.
I mean, hey, I destroyed some gyms.
Alright, it is Whoop's turn.
I helped 4 people get past this obstacle, so...
Alright, Whoops, you're round.
I'm gonna... What is this? This gray stuff?
Yeah, you can't get past that. That's technically the side thing, but the intent is you need to cross the balance beam for this.
Yeah, well, it's like a wall type thing to stop you.
Yeah. I wasn't 100% on if it was like bonus points if you go this way, or...
I would imagine that this is all like...
I wouldn't mind this being like considered rough or difficult terrain that technically you could move across, but the intent is you go across the balance beam for full points.
Okay. really like to go across the balance beam, but
Right now, there's things surrounding it. Remember, you can hold your actions if you want to wait till other things happen.
Oh man, D&D holding initiative, guys.
Yep, holding it. We're doing initiative. We're doing holding actions. We're going D&D on this.
Game not meant to be.
I'm gonna. I guess I'll use my actions to attempt to.
And remember, you can always use pedal pathway to try to make a path over to the balance beam without being blocked.
I could pedal pathway over them again. Okay.
You could pedal pathway like to here, like.
You know, I'm just super helpful. I'm just helping everyone get in front by making paths.
Well, remember, you're down on the ground again, so you're gonna have to spend some of that to make like a little ladder again.
I like to think that I just like have like a staircase of pedals over there.
All right, you want to try to make a staircase of pedals from your location?
Yeah,
all right.
Just like slowly get higher. And
all right, roll for pedal
like right?
staircase. Let's see how effective this is.
Pedal staircase.
That's an 8 though, so you're only gonna end up making. Or crap, wrong icon because selected wrong thing. Oh, why am I copying the wrong one? I'm swear.
Control C, Control C, Control C.
I know, okay? You're
Let's
trying
do
to
the
make
song.
a pathway, but you're only able to make a few spaces because you're trying to be creative with it, but you didn't get it a great roll.
They knew. How are you gonna do now?
I'll give you one more. You know what? I'll be nice and give you one more space.
Okay.
You made a pathway up to this wall again.
I guess I'll use my movement to walk up onto the wall.
Remember, it's diagonal, so I'll give you that, though. Okay?
I walk down, too? Or...
that's
probably
all
stay
your
up here.
movement. That's all your movement.
Okay.
Unless you want to try to burn your anytime to move again, but remember, that's not the intent of the anytime.
Yeah, I'll just save the anytime.
Alright, then. It is Danu's turn. The barks, by the way, are like just gonna be like they're gonna be fluttering. They see this bridge and they're gonna try and like flap in the air and attack the bridge.
Oh no!
But they aren't super strong. It's pedals, but they can't necessarily reach it. They're like And immediately on seeing this, Jerry's going to yell like, hey, you better leave that bridge alone. Unless you can get rid of that wall, that's the only way the other competitors can do anything. These barks, however, under Danuda's orders, like, okay, move that little pipsqueak. They're going to just try to pick up your hat rat and throw him backward. As an improv action. But like they can't get their hands on him. He's like, yeah, squeak.
I'm gonna use it on any time.
Well, they
I'm gonna
didn't do anything.
Yeah, I know, but as they're here's the thing, they're coming close to me, so I'd like using any time as the hat rat reacting.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Well, no, I want to cast teleport.
Oh, okay. Who do you want to teleport with?
I'm
be
teleporting
normally
to the
within line of sight. So right now there's only really 2, 3 targets.
Spaces.
Wait a minute, why are you still on the same space as your pet?
Well, it's like there.
I told you couldn't be on the same space as your pet, dude.
Well, no.
You aren't riding your pet.
I'm not riding it. I'm standing next to it.
No, but then you can't share space with them. That's literally part of the rules.
I mean, it's a snake, and I'm a key.
Yes.
Like just
Doesn't
wrap
make a
around.
difference. It's still sharing a space.
Can I roll for it?
You're still, it doesn't matter how tall you are, you're still technically taking up the same amount, the 5 by 5 square, to have enough free room to actually be able to pull actions.
Can I roll for it?
I turn into
Teleport.
pedal and I move.
No. That's not how it works. Go ahead and roll for teleport. Who do you want to teleport with?
He's
I can only teleport with Jerome.
anyone.
Yeah, I'm just
Teleporting
teleporting
across the
10 spaces, which gets me over here.
Alright, you're on the other side of the balance beam. But although, Alphonse shakes his head.
Besides, my hat rat's gonna wait there anyway, and I'll explain why.
Oh no.
Okay.
By the way, nah, I won't do that. So let's continue with Danu's turn. She's like, all right, guys, hold off these other people. And get out of the way. Make sure your mama can catch up. The mom is immediately going to flap and fly over you guys. I'll land right here.
That's a lot of interference. He has 5 things interfering us.
Oh, wait, was that what this 9 was? To fly?
Yeah, that was kind of like her giving an order.
No, I was just moving the dice over.
Yeah, that was
flipped for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, so did it not roll to fly?
I'll do a roll. Fine. No, I'll do a roll for that. 11. That's good enough.
Fine.
That's good enough for what it says. And she already did the agility obstacle course. Part of it, she's also going to get, and then her last action is going to be like, all right, let's move on, buddy. Yeah. But it's not. It wasn't able to work. All right. Your turn. Nick's next after her.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move forward. Then I would like to throw fish to distract these varks on the ground.
You want to throw? As your regular action, you just want to do a roleplay thing.
Yeah, magic schooling.
Oh, you want to do magic schooling? I like it.
I have fish. It's 3 fish. You're gonna be.
Oh yeah, I like it. Oh,
20. Varks, I command thee.
All right, you pull out. You summon 3 cart linked to you. Technically, normally they're supposed to be next to you, but on that 20, I will let you just spawn these fish to distract these varks.
Here's what I like to do. Can I throw them on day so they start fighting at day? They start fighting for the fish on day.
You know what? I'm gonna throw. All right, spawn the 3. Do you have fish tiles?
I have monkey fish tiles. I don't think anyone has fish tiles.
Yeah, it's weird.
I know they exist.
Yeah, I don't think they exist, which is why this is so weird. Like, Rob just used monkey fish tiles when...
I mean, just pretend they're fish. But I kind of...
yeah, I think we got some monkey fish somewhere.
So it's plan backfires?
I think someone made a scatter mantilus tile, but...
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's that. I don't know where that went though.
I know I had some monkey fish. Oh, there they are. Here, we'll use these monkey fish.
Yay!
You summoned baby monkey fish.
Oh yeah, we had some on the table already.
Immediately, like the Scrooge, the Vark children are all distracted by these monkey fish.
Mine.
Hey, no, focus, mine.
Mine.
All right, is that your actions, Nick?
Well, that's all the actions I have.
All right, Echo, you're last.
God damn it! I wanted one of these varks to move towards the fucking monkey fish so that I could, walk. But
you could still walk through them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can walk through people.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's right. I can walk through people because
you're freaking Ethereal. Yeah, that's not an issue for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you want to be there, not directly on the balance beam?
Well, I mean, my blood snake queen is way back here, so I kind of have to wait for her anyway. So I figured, might as well not, block the path for everyone else.
Okay.
My character's being unnaturally nice in this situation, I guess. Alright, so now, to get my Blood Snake Queen past DJ's character, I use my entire move action to move past his character.
Okay.
Yay!
And then I shout, "The heck, Hera, where'd you go? Get over here!" All hands on deck.
All hands on deck. Alright, she can move.
Alright, she continues.
And as she moves, she's going to break this one because of it still kind of hovering by the ground.
Oh,
Well,
that's
there's
weird.
really-
I was able to walk on these ones.
Yeah, shouldn't she walk on
Well,
it?
she's
Or, like,
big
super
enough that
durable?
she just kind of breaks this one.
Huh. I guess that one just wasn't very good. Alright. I mean, my Volt Snake Queen doesn't really have any, like, movement abilities herself, so she's
Well, it's
kinda
not
stuck.
wall terrain, it's just pedals. Yeah, they're
Well,
tough and
I
can take a
know.
lot of weight, but
I
I
mean,
assume she
there's-
just, like, pushes
There's
past it.
so much. Oh. These are all minions.
Yes, they are.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, honestly, you could see if the judge cares.
Sacrificial lamb bomb.
Okay.
Nick,
Well,
that's
that's
in your
no.
bag.
Oh god, that's
I
right. That's
look.
in, that's in his
Look, I
bag.
know that. I could swap out my carp with my sacrificial
Well,
lamb bomb.
I mean, I kind of just want to Red Decker blast all the minions. I don't actually
That
want
just-
to hit
I mean,
the
that just-
companions.
yeah.
All right, so
That
do you want to
does
choose
poison
to, like,
them.
kind of... I'll make it a little bit harder. You might accidentally hit a player, but if you want to choose to go,
Right.
I just want to hit all the minions, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to destroy all these minions that are in my way.
All right, I'll make it a little bit hard, so if you get a lower roll, you might accidentally hit someone else, but overall, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, and then that'll count as my interrupt, but that's fine.
All right. A 12. That's fine enough. You shoot down. In trying to be cautious, you shoot down most of the minions. Except for some monkey fish.
Since they were crit, they're still there. That's fine.
Well, because also you were directly saying, hey, don't hit everybody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, part of the... I was just trying to clear the pathway for, like, you know...
Others, yeah, I get it. I get where you're going with that.
Here, because, you know, they're large tiles and they wouldn't be able to... Anyway.
Oh my gosh, this is pretty crazy. All right, so I think that leads to the top of the round. Everybody get your actions back.
So I'm holding this broken sextant in my hand, right?
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be AFK for this round of combat, so I don't know. I'll probably be back before my turn though. So that's
All right, hopefully it won't take that long, but go ahead,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay. So I know it's broken in my hand. Could I just do one try to like repair it? Like if it breaks, I drop in and walk away. But can I just like use my action to just make one last attempt to repair it? Like I did have a little bit of tinkering in my backstory.
I mean, you are lucky. I'll give you this. It has to be a natural crit.
It has to be a natural, even though I'm lucky?
Yes. Because technically, that's breaking the rules of... Technically, you broke an item. It's gone. If you want to use your action and try to get it back, it has to be a natural crit.
So you're saying other people, like, without lucky just couldn't at all?
Yes. Or, no, they would also have to get a crit. AKA, your
So
lucky
lucky-
does not impose
Lucky
at
doesn't
all.
help at
Because
all?
normally, no, it does not.
Because this isn't meta or anything.
It is a meta roll. Yes, technically it is, because you're going against the rules of the game that say when you roll a nat 1 on an item, it's gone.
The game is interpreted.
Yeah, it's interpreted, yes, but you broke an item. You want to try
Yeah,
and
I
fix it,
broke
you
it.
can, but I'm saying you have to get a 20.
It's not meta.
Yes. You can argue if you want, but you
use
want to
my
do a
stuff
little
to
roleplay to
farm.
try to fix
Fly
an
against the
item that
wall
you
terrain.
lost. You're going to have to roll for
Varks
it.
can't go over wall terrain then. Like, why could the Vark, like, one last try before I go over. Why was the Vark able to get over this wall terrain then?
I think
It didn't go over that terrain. It went over this terrain.
Yeah, it went over this.
Yes.
Went over all wall terrain.
Because
That's
it
like the
flat.
wall terrain.
It got support from its buddies originally.
But it's still wall terrain.
Remember, I said it was barely high enough that the large tiles could barely see over it.
I mean, with your logic, that would require a high roll.
Yeah.
Since it's
Yeah, and he
not
did.
like-
He got help from his buddy, her minions.
It got a
That's not-
12 to go against the
again-
card.
But that's not the intention of the card, meaning it would have to high roll.
Right.
Because technically, she already did this part as necessary, and I'm trying to make it less complicated back here.
But then you're neglecting what my ice did to
Yeah, because technically the ice shouldn't. Because I was trying to give you credit that your ice was a disruption.
It's like going against the card to make what I did null.
If you want, I will do another roll to justify this, but alright.
Well, it's just, I don't like the flim-flam, where...
Alright, that's an 18. They can fly good enough to get over this wall of terrain because of the concept. That's a high roll.
It's not that... Okay, I see what's going on. It's not that we want rerolls because there's a mistake. What he's trying to say is, you not trying to complicate things is ending up the NPCs being stronger than the players because you don't... Because
that's not what that's sort of what's happening. But that's not why I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing it up because you're going back and forth. You're telling me not to go against like the card of the rules, but yet looking at the flight ability, it's a low altitude flight that doesn't let you go over wall terrain.
I already defined this when you guys got to this point. You got the tall guys can barely see over that, aka it's not the super high walls.
But it's still
they're big and they're small enough that as a roleplay action, if the large tiles wanted to just climb over these walls, they technically could try.
We're getting angry now. We should stop.
Yeah, so
I made mistakes.
I guess my biggest question is this isn't meta. I'm holding a broken thing in my hand, and my character is naturally lucky with tinkering in his backstory. I don't get why.
Because that's not the rules. I'm trying to give you this because technically you lost your item. You can adapt. It's not like it's super important to your character. You can still catch up and do other things with your regular action on a roleplay side to keep up and do well in this encounter. You don't need to. I'll give you, as a roleplay thing, you have to, because of all the explanation you gave, I'm giving you an advantage that no one else would get for the most part.
No, you said other people could, but they'd have to get a natural crit.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm not getting any advantage.
Because normally I wouldn't let people. It's more on the roleplay side of me giving you an advantage, not just because of you're lucky.
I don't. I'm gonna roll, but I hear everyone could get a crit and have it go. But I hear
it's on
no
an
advantage.
Individual case. That's a 5. No, it's gone.
Okay, but
see, it didn't make a difference. You didn't roll that high roll in the first place.
I know, but just on the principle, it just didn't seem right.
I think he's saying because he's lucky, he automatically crits on high rolls anyway. So,
yeah, exactly. But he's saying lucky wouldn't work. It had to be a natural 20, which is what my complaint was about.
Because you're trying to break a meta rule. As opposed to just card text.
Card text is meta.
No. Because you guys argue I should try to let cards be interpreted more. But no, one of the solid rules of Urealms is an item breaks on a 1. That's not on any card. That's part of the base rules of the game.
But what about, like, hold on, something in the manual that says something?
So yes, there's stuff we don't have to get into it a huge amount. I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to give you some advantage from your backstory in being lucky. But normally I wouldn't let people try to repair these items in the first place.
Okay, how about we talk about this in a break so we can finish this?
We'll talk about it in a break. Talk about it later. I low rolled anyway.
Yes, you low rolled anyway. It didn't work.
Okay, gonna move up. Can I roll move action? Try to have Gwendolyn roll sprint to keep up.
Sure. All right. Yeah. Do you want Gwendolyn to move up right next to you?
Yep. And then is going to do nothing. Well, actually, can he like flat me like this way? Probably not. There's a lot going on. I'll just pass my turn.
Well, technically, this is just a pedal in the air holding one person. You can try. You might hit the monkey fish.
Oh, I don't care about the monkey fish.
13. All right. You go flying through. This monkey fish is killed. But since you crashed into something, you're taking another 10 damage.
Okay.
See, there's stuff you can still do with your actions.
Well, no, I didn't use my regular action.
Let's not get to it.
So, I'm passing my turn. Okay.
All right. Esmeralda's turn. Then she's the one falling behind at this point. See, you're acting like, yes, technically one of the NPCs is doing really well, but one of the other NPCs is literally in last place.
It's not that.
We're not complaining about the NPCs. We're complaining about the flim-flam.
All right.
We'll
this is her roll to try to sprint to catch up. She and her gemling are slowly catching up. I'm doing this just as a meta thing because I don't want to roll multiple dice for multiple sprints in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to make that a rule. I'm going to limit sprints a bit, that you can only do a single sprint with the turn. You can still roll to try and move, but technically sprint should be either your move action or is either boosting your move action or using your regular action to get a bit extra movement. Because otherwise, it's just too much rolling for not a lot of difference.
How have been using it so far?
Well, no, because before, I guess it's not going to matter for me anymore. Thing broke, but before I had 2 move actions, and I was rolling to sprint on both.
Yeah.
Okay. But now the other.
But technically, or I could make it also punishing that if you start lowering roll after sprinting repeatedly, I just make it less likely you can move far. Because you're getting winded. It's not supposed to be regular movement. It's supposed to be the emergency movement. That's why it's called a sprint, not bonus movement.
Okay.
So she's also going to use her other action to try and catch up, but she'll move a little bit. She's just trying to stay relative here. Next is Looks.
Okay. I'm going to use my regular action to make
keep it on this page
so that we can get it.
Alright, you want to pedal pathway back to the balance beam? Do you want to go over the balance beam or directly?
Pathway, like, I kind of just want to go over, like, as far as I can, but I don't know if that'll work.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay, go ahead and roll. If you want to go just directly over the balance beam?
I got a 9. Yeah.
On a 9, you make a pathway back down to the ground.
Okay. And then I guess we'll roll the sprint.
Alright, he has either part of your move, or I guess this would be the part of your move since you already used your regular action.
Yeah.
So let's see what bonus you get to your movement.
I got a
6. You can move 1 additional space. By the way, I need you both to do a roll for both your characters.
Okay. That was for mine.
Okay, you fall in the water.
Oh, really?
Roll for your snake.
I rolled a dodge that.
You can't dodge
17.
balance.
Yeah, you can't dodge balance. This is a balance beam. What do you expect? Your snake is fine, though. Your snake's still on there.
That doesn't. Okay.
Alright, Denuda is currently being surrounded by a bunch of monkey fish. So I'm just going to do is like, woo, woo! They're like, ah, you stupid, get away from me, monkey fish. Aside. Keep going. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically. What?
Oh, can my snake use its any time to grab me back, huh?
As a roleplay thing? Sure. If you want to try to have your snake pull you back up, go ahead.
Okay, so if it's not a
What's your snake gonna hold on to? And not get...
16. You know what? That's a high roll. I'll let him pull you back up on the bounce beam.
I assume he can just like wrap himself around it and like grab me.
By the way, and then Danu is also going to get rid of this monkey fish by she's just gonna like kick it at the role play action. She wants to kick it.
That dude has been doing that.
Oh, what am I doing? Why am I so stupid? She's a kobold. Why the frick have I not been double rolling? Okay, that nat 1. She goes to kick it, and the monkey fish is just like flailing, or sorry, the carp is just flailing around, and she's a little shocked and surprised. So she accidentally takes a few steps backward. And so that's because it's a 1 that ends her turn. Nick, your turn.
1, 2, 3.
Now there's a bark there.
Yeah, can I hop on his head?
Alright, you want to... Well, technically there's still people in the way. If you're going to try to move through them, you need to try to do like a role play sprint to go through all these people on the balance beam.
Well, yeah, here's the deal. So, rabbit hop, I'm going to start hopping on their head. Boop, boop, boop.
Alright, so give me a roll to make sure, like, you just don't screw up your hopping.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, true, I guess he does have rabbit hop, but still, let's just make sure. Alright, you can hop on their heads fine. And that was also a roll to stay balanced on the balance beam.
Alright, now with my anytime, me and my rat are going to switch places with teleport.
Alright, go ahead and roll. 12. Okay, you both swap places.
And now, with my regular action, he's going to teleport.
Okay. 19, okay. When this is... before you teleport, though, I need your rat to do a roll. I'm going to need your rat to do a roll real quick. Alright, he, like, struggled a bit. He's going to end up next to you. By the way, Alphonse is shaking his head.
Hey, that was an act of teamwork. I'll have you know.
Alright, and last, Echo. Are you back yet? Alright, well, Echo, knowing his standard abilities, I'm going to play for him a moment. What, Echo? You want to give all your money to charity? Okay.
Echo, like, specifically said he went AFK, so...
Yeah, I know that, I'm just messing with him. Yeah. I'm just messing. Oh, God. So that's his Medusa. So, I'm going to have him pick up Dead Nuda and, like, just put her behind her as her action.
Well, she can just move past now.
Oh, yeah, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of weird with the spacing. She's kind of, like, right here, roughly. Which is weird because there's a wall there, so she can't really squeeze through there. You know what I'm going to have? As a combination sprint/ability, she's going to try and leap over all these other things and just squish that monkey fish so she can actually be in range. So,
it's a fish.
As she moved next to me, next to Gwendolyn,
she squeezed
could I
past.
push her back?
Well, I guess she didn't get very high rolls, so yeah, I guess she didn't move then.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, so when she...
Echo's back.
We tried I tried to do a combo roll of your move action and your Avast to try and get past people, but you really didn't get to go anywhere. Oh, you need to technically roll to knock her back, though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I need a roll.
So go ahead and give me a roll to try and knock her back. 16. All right, yeah, she's like struggling to get past all these things, and you just poke her back. If you still want, you can do your regular action with your regular move action with Frederick.
Wait. So did you just use a limited? Because I was kind of saving those.
No, I wasn't. I did not use a limited.
Okay.
I just kind of did a combo roleplay thing of using your sextant and trying to sprint. And if you didn't hear, I'm changing the rules on sprint. You can only do one of them.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
I was here for like that little bit, and then I had to like, but I didn't unmute myself because I know I had to like go back out and do the thing.
No problem, no problem.
So anyway,
do you want to do anything with your move action? Your personal move.
So what's happened so far on my turn? What have I done?
He tried to jump over to squish. And
yeah, I tried to use Hera's move plus your sextant to give you an advantage to hop over, but you got a low roll and an average roll. So, and there wasn't really a lot of space to put your character because it's all these enemies. So, you still have your personal move, but Hera cannot move anymore this turn. As well as you have your anytime.
Because you already used my all hands on deck.
Yes, I was trying to do all hands on deck to give her that bonus to movement. So you have your anytime, and you personally can use your move, not your companion. Because you can phase through people, you could leave your companion a little bit behind and start moving on to this balance beam.
This is going to be really hard to get my Blood Snake Queen through.
It just means she has to wait with some of the other people.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I have a really good plan on actually how to get over this too. I think I'll use my move action just like. I'm gonna stand here, like cross my arms, and just look at Hera like. What the hell are you doing? Get over here!
Get over here, girl! Alright, is that all you're doing with your round?
I don't know. Can I like...
Well, you guys have your... Well, two of you have your anytimes. Or wait, I guess Wolf's already used this.
Can I like... I guess since Hera can't move, yeah, that's all I can do. Really.
Alright, so... Top of the round. Round reset. DJV.
Okay. Crap, I should have thought about what I was wanting to do. Actually, I think I can do it. No, I don't want to do. Move
As I said, if you guys want to postpone your actions till other people do theirs, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, second. No, I'm gonna move me first.
Well, just because there's a pedal pathway there doesn't mean that it's not.
Well, I thought we can move diagonal.
Kind of, but there's a wall. As I said, remember because I said the large tiles can technically try to climb the wall.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice that. Yeah, that's a solid wall. Sorry, I thought that this was 3 wide right here. Never mind.
It's been 2 wide everywhere else.
I just saw green.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, there is wall underneath that. So there's only one space open, and it's technically like a staircase that you could go up the wall, but like unless I was able to like with Hera, what I finally wanted to do was move there and do that, but obviously I couldn't, so it's like.
Yeah, you just got low rolls. That's why it was a problem.
I think really what we need to do, like you need to move your character.
Well, no, remember the pathway up kind of got destroyed, but if you want to as a part of your move, you want to do a role play action to try to jump up onto the pathway.
Oh. I guess, yeah, I didn't realize. And
you can
things are confusing.
Although that's not very good jump. You tried to jump up there and it's like
Lovely. No,
can you just move over here?
Yeah,
get out of people's way.
No, I'm gonna be in people's way. If I can't do something, nobody else can.
I mean, the thing is, like, your sludge will eventually be able to cross this no matter what.
You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, but that helps you guys. It doesn't, like, this is a competition.
And, why did a Blood Snake Queen, a Fleshy Golem, and a Fark in the same competition?
I know, there's so much large tiles.
Let me see.
RNG.
Hey, the roleplay thing, you realize what you could do with your
small people
thing,
for
right?
life.
Any way I could try to use my regular action to get up on the wall?
You or your
actually, no,
thing. Technically, you used one of your actions already trying to climb with Vladimir. But if you want as your catapult turtle's action, you can use your other action to try to climb the wall.
I have no idea. You jump back and forth. I have no idea what you mean, but I don't care where I am. I'm just gonna finish my turn.
I was saying you can use your regular your other action to have your golem try to climb the wall. Yes, if you want to use that as his action.
I mean, somehow he's managed to slide past Hera like twice. So I mean, that's really good at doing that.
I'll try to climb.
All right, roll to climb the wall since there's some blockage going on. 10. All right, that's good enough. I'll let you go up up here.
So this weird, like, fleshy sludge just goes up the wall.
Hey, are you calling my parents weird?
Yes.
Wow.
You're not just racist to races, you're racist to constructs.
Who locked these states? This is kind of annoying.
That thing's weird.
I mean, I also
who keeps locking the states of these tiles?
I mean, I also called it a blob. So I guess, like, we're all
no,
equal
that he's climbing, he's also breaking part of that pathway. Which is fine, because it doesn't really contribute to anything, because it's connected to the wall pretty much anyway.
Listen, I know you're like a dwarf and all, and those things used to be dwarves, but they're not anymore. That thing's weird, okay, man?
Alright, DJV, is that all your actions, I think, at this point?
Yeah.
Alright, time for Backrunner Esmeralda to come through. So it's like, come on, Steven, we can do this. There. Oh, that's kind of difficult to get across. I know, Steven.
Jump it. Wall. Jump it.
She's gonna do a roleplay action to pick up Steven and try to throw him.
Oh God,
Steven!
But it's not going to. Like, she's struggling to pick him up, and he looks at her with like little sad eyes. All right, Steven, I won't throw you. Looks, your turn.
Like, I'm done with being thrown.
I'm a man.
I'm a man now.
Man, take me to the land.
All right, it is your turn, Looks. Looks? Can you guys hear me?
Guys,
yeah.
Oh, did someone die?
Looks.
Oh, he lives.
Okay.
Looks, it's your turn.
The dead body moved.
I'll attempt to sprint across the beam.
Alright, go ahead and roll. Sprint or just walk? And you fall in the water again.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to make a pedal pathway.
Oh, with what intent?
To get as far this direction as I can.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
I got a 5.
You make a single tile. With
I get back on the beam.
What else got copied?
Using the tile.
using what?
Using the tile, can I get back on the beam?
You already used your move action.
Okay, I guess I'll use gnomes anytime to attempt to get me.
Okay, you can try to do that again. Go ahead.
Since I got that pedal to help out. Got it.
But no, he fails. That wasn't good enough.
So does Gnome not get to move either? Does he just?
Well, if no, do you want Gnome to move without you?
I mean, I rolled this. I rolled for both of us.
All right then. Then technically, how would he be helping you out of the water?
Like putting his tail down, I grab onto it.
Yeah, but if you were rolling for both of you, technically you should have both fell in the water. I'll be nice in this case, but in the future, make that more clear.
That's how the movements work. You roll, and then you and your...
Normally, you don't roll to move. Normally, you just move.
Yeah, but when
You tried to sprint.
On a balance beam.
On a balance beam, yes.
Yeah, it didn't work out as well as I thought.
Yeah, so Wooks is out of actions. Next, Dead Nude, who is like, alright, I'm done with dealing with this. Come on, let's get across, buddy. So the Vark is going to use as part of its action to squeeze past. Let's see if it falls in the water. 16?
16. I mean, hey.
It's actually doing pretty well. It's actually able to bounce. I was like, doo-doo-doo.
It's the claws.
Yeah, it's just
It gives you
accurate.
good
Like
grip.
that. And then she's moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's like, all right, buddy, keep up the movement. We got to catch up to those guys who teleported us earlier. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
10 spaces also.
But I'm going to do a roll to make sure he doesn't fall. Alright, he's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I guess technically she stops after moving past your snake. But I'm going to roll to see if she falls. She's also fine. Oh wait, why am I rolling a single dice? I'm an idiot. God, I keep forgetting kobolds. Why am I forgetting the big advantage of kobolds? Alright, she's definitely fine. God damn it, why am I an idiot? I keep forgetting kobold.
God, I can't wait until our large tiles have to climb up this wall.
Bam!
Alright.
Bam!
I'd like to use my regular action, friendly rabbit hop Jerome.
Oh, you want to rabbit hop your companion? Alright, go ahead and roll.
That's gonna...
19. He's rabbit hopped.
Now I'll use my anytime and teleport.
Okay, roll.
19. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, by the way, at this point, Alphonse is going to yell, remember, this is a show, not just a race. If you keep using teleports, well, you gotta, I get you're a hat rat, that's kind of what he can do, but you gotta do a little bit more showing off there than just poofing around everything we put in your way.
Look, we'll add some pizzazz, just wait. We need to get away from that hellfest that was the last round.
Alright. So, that's next action.
I have some breathing room now.
Echo, your turn.
Oh, shit, I still can't move here. Actually, I really can't move here.
You kind of can. You can have her squeeze past.
Okay, hold up. This is on the wall, which means that if I move here, it can't hit me with its shell.
If you want to do a combo action again of both using your sprint and sextant, I'll let you kind of basically hop over all these obstacles. Oh, the monkey fish, by the way, is just going to be jumping off and trying to swim after her. That'll help.
I basically just kind of want to like use like one movement, and then go like 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. I was like, ah.
So roll, yeah, give me a roll just to make sure as part of your command you don't fuck that up. Just to make sure. Oh! Oh!
That wasn't even my command. That was just her normal move.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll be nice in this case because it's congealing and Vladimir stalling people is not being cool, so I'll do that. I'll be nice on that. We'll roll.
I mean, it's a competition.
Yeah, but you're blocking the way on purpose.
Yeah, because it's a competition.
You know, what you could have had Hera do was just pick him up and move him over.
just
because that isn't harming him. That's just basically going, here, you're in my way. Move.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know you can totally do that with your the roleplay type deal. So if people like somebody are just blocking the way because...
Listen, my guy's still mourning for the first time in his life. He misses that sextant.
Alright, so now I'm going to command Hera. Alright, Hera, Get onto that balance beam. You know what to do.
All right.
We've been on ships our entire lives.
Oh, so you're all hands on decking her to get her up there? Oh.
Oh. All
right.
So
I'm not even going to make her roll for the balance.
Happen?
God, she is just an expert at this. I'm going to say, as part of that...
No. Jane, what happens is she gets onto the balance beam, she wraps her tail around it, and then starts slithers underneath it to get past the people in front of her, and then pops up in front of them.
Okay, if you want to do that, I was simply going to say, like, your character... I'll put you right there, and I'll say that you now don't have to have Hera roll for balance.
Man, Hera's good at just avoiding rolls.
Yeah, you've avoided being distracted by shiny. You're ignoring balancing.
She is part elf.
We've lived on ships basically our entire lives. We know our way around balancing poles.
All right.
Bringing up sails and the such. So yeah.
All right, then. Do you want to do anything with your personal move now?
I'm just moving up onto the balance.
All right. Give me a roll.
So that I don't fall off the balance beam.
Yeah, let's see if you fall.
Oh
my!
All right.
You are also perfectly balanced.
Your pirate story is holding true.
Your pirate story of you being around this all your life. You and your companion do not have to roll for balance.
Hey, I guess the Elven Navy did pay off.
Hey, who knew? All right, I think that's everybody's round. Top of the round. Get all your actions back. All right. So your guys' actions here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll go 4, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our move. And then anytime I would like Gwendolyn to flap Frederick into the water.
Oh?
Well, you're flapping me this direction.
Well,
the way you're facing.
I'm a 2x2. I mean, I kind of go like this.
I guess.
Right? Jay?
Yeah, kinda. You could. Yeah, if you want, you can flap. What are you trying to do? Are you just trying to knock all these people?
Yeah, trying to knock us like.
Okay, so you were targeting Frederick, trying to flap him into the monkeyfish.
Well, into the monkeyfish is in the water. I want to knock him into the water.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll. Unfortunately, this man is a man who's been at sea, and he sees your wind and is not going to be stowed by such a pathetic little gust of wind.
I've been through clear water that had wind worse than that.
Okay, I'm going to use my regular action to try again.
Remember, I don't let you do the same target doing an action twice.
You don't?
No. That was not the intent. Remember, that's the part of the reason I clarified the rule with the companion. I don't want you guys to just have... It doesn't make sense for your companion to do 2 actions in a row with that. Just like you can't do most 2 actions in a row with that. So, no, your companion cannot use your other action.
So I don't have a use for my regular action then.
You can use your regular action for roleplay with yourself.
Other than straight out whipping people, I don't have a use for my action.
Remember, you can do roleplay actions with your regular action.
What roleplay could I do waiting for a bridge though?
You gotta lasso.
Yeah, you got a lasso. You could totally use that, like, to secure yourself to cross the bridge.
I'm not on the bridge
pull
yet.
Frederick off because, you know.
Well, my guy's not the type to straight out attack people. I was trying to push you off. I'm not gonna like whip you.
We crashed for a second. Give me a moment. It's reconnecting. Did it?
100 ping for everybody.
All right, we're okay. I think we're okay.
But yeah, like I was saying, my character is not the type just straight out like attack people to take it like.
And I responded to that, like, there are non-aggressive things you can do to set yourself
I can play
up.
a song. Like, I'm not crossing the bridge, so I can't secure myself yet.
Well, you're by the bridge. You can use your, as a roleplay action, you could just lasso around the bridge. The balance beam to try and hold your balance better and stuff, or something like that. You can do all sorts of roleplay. Technically, you don't even have to use your regular action. You could, well, you would still use your regular action if you wanted it to be anything productive, but you could just take a break for a moment. It would have no roleplay benefit, but hey, naming your character just needs a sec.
I'll pass turn then.
Alright then. So next, let's go to Esmeralda.
Jam.
Esmeralda,
Again,
behind...
just like there was back here.
Yep, I'm happy that I didn't have to deal with that.
Oh, and by the way,
right
just...
now you're jumping through tires.
Alright. So Esmeralda is going to try and grab Steven and jump. So she is going to take a leap. She's like, ah! Woo! And this was not a normal leap. When she landed, like DJ V, since you're close enough, you heard like a solid thud as she landed on the leap on the other side.
Did that break the leaves?
Nope.
Very good leaves.
Wow, the blood snake walking by broke some.
Well, that's because she's a large creature and had to break them in order to move past them.
Yeah.
She could just like walk on it.
I just thought it was more convenient for her to go like, yeah, fuck that. Alright, and she's with their gemling right there. So, that's Esmeralda's turn. Wooks, your move.
A long line of people.
It's because she has that immunity to magic, so she just absorbs the leaf. Okay, I'm gonna continue the pedal pathway.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Got
8. Alright, what were you trying to just make a path back onto the balance beam or your own path?
well, maybe like my own, because the balance beam's kind of full. So I don't know, however far that way I can get. Okay, and then I guess I'll this normal move there. My snake. Cool.
The moment you try to do that, Alphonse is gonna go like ahem.
What do you want to do?
This is the balance beam competition. You're supposed to balance on the beam.
Oh, it's full, and that was the only space to go on to.
Then you wait.
I don't know why
you
you
go
don't.
over the top of that, but not okay to go here.
Thinking he's not attacking anybody. They're working together.
Fine, I'll stay on the leaves and just make my own path.
Alright. So is that all you want to do right now, Looks?
Well, the snake doesn't really have abilities that work, so...
Okay.
I mean, I could just have my snake like swim across, but...
Remember, I said you can also just wait on your actions. If people are in the way, you can go, okay, I don't want to do my action yet.
Well, no, it's just that I don't actually have anything to do with the action.
Alright, so Vark is going to continue its way across. But it slips into the water. Which is kind of hard because it's also on the balance beam. It's like, ah! It's like, so it's kind of gripped on the beam, but it isn't in the way right now. And Didmu's like, ah, come on, buddy. You can do it. We'll get you better. So she's going to roll to cross the balance beam. Oh, wait, she's a kobold, so don't want to forget my kobold rolls. Alright, she hops over the... she's also going to take this pedal pathway, and the bark is going to just move over a bit. It's like, it crushes in this monkeyfish. The monkeyfish is getting annoying. I'm just removing it from the board.
So this Vark is technically under.
He's gonna eat. You know what? He's gonna like just eat the random carp in the water just to get it off the board officially. All right, that's good enough. He's gonna he has a little snack there to get that monkeyfish off the board that's bothering his master. Technically, the bark is in the water, so you can walk past the bark with no problems.
Amazing.
You know what? How about this? I'm going to determine the water route is going to be on the sides where the walls are.
There you go.
Does that mean
But keep
Vark
in mind,
is
for
wet?
concept-wise, it's technically in the same space.
Alright.
I'm just trying to
question is,
get
Vark
less
wet?
in the way.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so I think that's all
I mean,
of
it's a
her
Vark,
actions.
so it should be fine.
Nick, your turn.
Right, so they're gonna move up to the wall, but they're not gonna take the rope.
By the way,
You know.
Nick, to go through the tires, I need you to do a roll.
I'm wondering if Rabbit Hop would help with that.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Give me a roll, though. Just make sure. 10? Alright, you're fine. Yeah, you can hop up there. Sure.
So, of course, like, when you start improvising, like, honestly, the only reason I was trying to get past that was this was gonna happen.
I know.
Now,
You're avoiding the
slime-
congestion, and you're using rapid hop smartly. I like that.
So, now I'm gonna add some pizzazz. Now, I'm not gonna take this rope, mostly because my hat rat doesn't have much upper body strength. So instead, my hat rat, I'm gonna be like, alright, now, I know it's random, make improvised staircase. He's gonna little hat trick the wall and make an improvised staircase with whatever he pulls.
Okay, give me a roll, give me a roll.
This is my anytime.
Alright, little hat trick on a
13. So
that was scary for a moment.
Folio.
You got
failed.
Mark of explosion. So you fire a blast at the wall, it like splinters a bit. Maybe they're the way to climb it, but it's not clean.
Well now what I'm gonna do is
although the audience is me and the judges are like, oh, woo.
Now with my regular action, I'm gonna shoot 5 arcane bolts. So I'm gonna try to, with the splinters I already have, I'm gonna start making a pseudo staircase big enough for me and my hat rat. With the 5 arcane bolts I'm about to shoot.
Go ahead.
1 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3 to beat a boop boop beep boop.
12. Alright, on a 12, yeah, you fire at it more, breaking it even further.
How is it currently looking? Does it look like I can traverse that?
Maybe, but it'd be difficult. It's just like really broken and shit.
Well, look. Living in the lower edge
at this point, Jerry's like looking over. He's like, "Whoa, what are you doing to the wall?"
You said I want to entertain. I'm gonna improvise my own way up.
Alphonse, did you tell her to do that? I didn't think she would do that kind of thing. Please, just get up there. This is the one time you teleport is okay. If your hat rat lacks upper body strength, you can teleport up the wall instead of making a mess out of the obstacle course.
I mean, it's also a rat. It could probably just run up that wall because rats do that.
Alright, my hat rat will teleport, not me.
You already burned your actions.
I know, next round.
Yes, next round. So,
I know what
next,
I'm doing
Esmeralda.
when I get there.
Esmeralda, the woman following, is no longer as behind as she used to be. Alright, it's time for her to be really active. So she's gonna roll to try
It's my turn.
Esmeralda's before you.
Turn. Hey, don't skip me and DJV.
Oi.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot that's Nick, not DJV.
Yeah.
Sorry, brain fart there a moment. My bad. You guys go. Right. Echo, your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, since we're so good at balancing across this beam, I guess it should be safe for us to sprint across it, right? Right? No.
You try to get on the balance beam, and you fall in the
Wrong
water.
person.
Wrong person.
Oh. I will say.
No, honestly,
start connecting first.
Hold up. No, honestly, I need to take like 20 to 30 minute break to eat dinner. So.
We'll take a break before the final encounter. Can you wait that long? I mean, Nick's about to win the basic race. If you want to take a break before the final encounter, we can do that. Or we can do a minor break.
Well, my family cooked steaks.
So... Oh! Are they already ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'll be nice here. since everybody... Try to reconnect at least real quick before you leave. But... So let's at least finish your round. I'll tell you, with that 3, you're not going to fall off. Do you want to use your move action to move back on to the... to just keep moving?
Yeah.
Alright, so you'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
All
then,
right.
because that's the end of the... Going out, we'll be back in about 20, 25 minutes to do the rest of Encounter 2, and hopefully the final encounter as well in Urealms Live Fan Quest. Bananair, bananair, bananair.